told you I'd answer him back, I would. Love you too! You smell worse!
It's just her upper lip.
No, it's just...
So tomorrow's Alex's birthday?
65.
Well,
I thought he was like in his 50s.
let me see here.
65.
Yeah.
From Morgan, the shower exists for a reason Bill and Mike.
Oh!
Hey,
Okay, so
I cleaned up today.
we've been on air now for about a minute. So, let's move the Doritos bag out of the center of the table. This is the town, Morosevia. Actually, it's kind of like the capital of the not an empire, kingdom.
From Morgan, that doesn't count you need soap and water, and don't forget a good sand blasting.
Okay, continuing on.
Alex not gonna play.
I guess not. I've already said we were starting a while ago. So, this is where you guys came from along the map to this town. The dark spots are actually places that look more active, like they have signs out front. Most of the town looks kind of shut down. Could be, but you saw a logging camp on the way. Although it doesn't look like it's had very many people there for a while now. But it could be if they're all loggers and they kind of move around, they could be gone all the day and like come back at night. So you guys kind of rode into town and stopped off at the tavern. Pull the tavern out here. It's where I put the dice right there. So let's see. New. That's right for counters. Rumors, we may need those.
Rumors are always good.
Well, yeah, there's lots of them in this place. I think it's just people talk a lot. They're gossipers in the kingdom of Morosevia. Always talking about other people's shit. So, you're not there yet, but you will be there shortly.
Okay.
We're starting out the blood on the vine. It used to say blood of the vine, but someone marked out the OS, made it blood on the vine tavern. That's where all these people showed up. So basically, you three, the others kind of make their way somewhere in the place and sit down. On their own business. What do you guys wish to do? You walk in, looking around. Well, I could give you, but I won't because I'm mean. No. Intro again, because it has been a week. Now, you guys also remember you found one letter and were handed another one shortly after they arrived in town. You find out about this later on.
She hasn't read this, so.
Well, there's two of them.
Yeah, there's one I got.
You might want to
I
say
got the other one.
that one was found on a body. Which one? Whose was on the body?
Hers. That's that one right there.
Okay, and the other one
Yeah.
was handed to you guys with a marked seal on it that you guys had to break to open it. And it actually addresses you guys directly. Well, them. You'll see it when you get there. Looking around the tavern, a single shaft of light thrust into the main square, its brightness like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming, "This is the Blood on the Vine Tavern." As you come in, this once finely appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. The silence here is broken only by the occasional sipping of drinks, A human barkeeper stands behind the bar. Three men dressed similar to the one who handed you the letter earlier are sitting over at the table to the left. One of those letters came from people that are dressed kind of like gypsies. There's a human barkeep, three gypsies over by the door. Then on the far side, away from you guys in the darkness, sits another guy drinking alone. That's everyone here. You guys can sit down, order drinks if you wish. Decide what you're doing. The three of you. She'll come in shortly.
I'm going to talk to the barkeep.
Okay, you go to the barkeep.
Yep.
Make a charisma roll. He's cleaning glasses right now. Can I get you? He's washing his shot glasses.
What's your strongest drink?
Stacking up. Happens to also be our weakest drink.
Why is that?
Because all we got is Mursavian wine.
Mm.
It'll give you a kick, though. I mean, it's made that way by the gypsies who we buy it from. Which happens to be, unless you're willing to bust out some big gold, probably the only thing really available right now. Just trying to clear the fog out of your throat. Well, you'll do the job. I've seen you around here before.
I'll take a glass, and I'm new, along with
Okay.
the rest of my company mint.
Everyone?
Yep.
A pint for everyone?
Sure, why not around?
So, since there's three of you, we'll count. It'll cost you 30 gold. 10 gold a pint. One of the gypsies near the front says, "Good choice, man!" Gives you a thumb up, and then they all go back to talking.
So what can you tell me about the area?
Well, since you made it first of all, I'll give you a rumor roll. Not the rumors. Yes, the rumors. If I find the damn list, there it is. Roll percentage dice. There's lots of them.
I need bars from you, please.
Nope, can't have them.
Oh, did you get those ones I had?
If you need more of that, you can pull them out of there.
We have some in our bag.
98.
98.
I want to grab them.
Well, you met our master of the castle lately yet, or are you here to meet him?
Possibly.
Well,
Kind of want to know the lay of the town before I go up and talk to him.
well, the Devil Todd would probably like to see you. But, you'll have plenty of time. Since once you enter the fog, you can't leave, and, 'tis cursed, so, either his or one of his old forgotten ancestors.
First, you say.
Well, yeah.
Was not informed of that one when we were coming this way.
No. I mean, if we told everyone, we wouldn't get any visitors.
You actually might get, but if you told somebody, you actually might get some adventurers trying to come and help too.
Well, fog's been here generations.
Doesn't mean it can't be cured.
Still hasn't been.
Doesn't mean it can't find a way to prevent it from happening anymore.
Well, you guys know so damn much, why didn't you know before you got here?
Because this town was unknown to us until we found a dead body with a message on it.
Oh. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't surprise me. Probably someone trying to get out of the fog, getting out of the valley. Choked yourself to death like that.
Mm.
So, while you're talking to him, what are you two doing?
I'm just sitting over and
You
watching.
drink your pint of wine that came over?
Yeah.
Make 2d6 roll on your con, everyone that's drinking them. First level, just need a 20. Some of you are higher than others on your con. You're not there yet. I'll
Yeah.
take more. Roll.
70, 84.
Okay, you're good.
30.
You're good. She slips on the floor. No. 15? I was right. No, you're feeling the buzz. You'll have -2 points in all
From
your rolls.
Morgan, Lamb.
Not a clue.
Not 100% sure.
Lamb? Okay.
So, how big is your con?
Is she after cows? Yeah. She running a ranch back there?
45.
We have no lambs.
Mine's 75.
Why are we comparing numbers?
Oh, let's see who's
Why? Just slap your dicks on the table, okay?
I don't got one.
Some of these numbers are supposed to be secret. They give you away.
Actually, mine is blank.
No, your con is pretty high, but you weigh a lot of pounds. You're huge.
Yeah. I was gonna
He's
say.
normal sized.
I could step
She.
on you.
She's a drow.
I could step on him.
Yeah. Easily.
So, you guys just sitting there ignoring everyone, find your own spots, or you guys sit next to each other?
I'm just sitting there watching everybody.
Okay. And you? Will you go up to the bartender?
Yes.
Sit. Okay. You go ahead and roll for charisma roll. Yeah. Okay, you're good. So, you didn't offend anyone when you came in. Bring you a drink. Bought by the man at the bar. Actually, he has. Well, no, he probably has like a. Ma, his wife, stumbles around and delivers the drink for him. Goes back to cooking the daily stew. So then you can come in. We'll bring you in. You come riding in. You haven't really explored the rest of the place, but let me double check. Yeah. Plus, they're always desperate for people's money, so they'll serve you if you will pay for it here.
Okay.
So you come on in.
Can I get in?
Yeah, it's got 10-foot ceilings. It's
Okay.
close. You'll have to duck
I'm
to get in
ducking
the
my
entrance, and then stand up. Look at the second floor.
What's down here?
At the feet. I look down. Oh, you're a tall one. We're just regularly becoming a trading port or something lately. So many visitors today. What do you need? A drink or just some water or
Oh,
something?
water.
Water, okay. It costs you 1 gold.
Okay.
Okay. So he brings you a big old pitcher of water for 1 gold.
To mark off the 1 gold.
This one?
Yeah, so you
Hands it to you and says, don't break it.
That's an 8, right?
No, it's 50.
Oh, then you make it 49.
Yeah.
So erase it and then make it 49.
Okay. So you're talking to the bartender. You're just sitting alone. You're talking with him to the bartender. And then you come in.
Move over.
Over at the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking at his belly button. Or hers. Could
You
look
looking
good.
at?
I don't care how tall you are, I'm still going to try taking you out if you piss me off.
No, don't piss me off.
What
I'll
are you?
step
Oh,
on you.
Hobgoblin. That's right.
I'll step on you.
He's all furry.
Wait,
Ride
was
you
he
like a
Southpaw?
horse. Oh.
9-9.
Okay, 3 feet on me. That's it.
And you don't say nothing either. I'll step on you too.
You'd probably be able to.
She's a mage, you know, so
5'11",
a
I'm
drow
wizard.
mage,
I'm a wizard.
rogue drow, so
Wizard.
trolling, you know.
Dark elf.
Roadkill.
Dwarf. That one's a dwarf for mage.
I'm a dark elf wizard.
He's just over drinking on the other side of the table.
I need to get past.
Duck the camera. No. She's mean to our loving viewers.
Yeah, she is.
They all just decide to unsubscribe.
I'm gonna step on her next. I'm gonna step on you.
Huh?
It's way too crowded.
But she doesn't. Well, luckily, oh, you don't need to use it, do you? You good? Okay.
Now I got more rings.
Then it's good. Check.
Did you read these?
So, you gonna hold both of them?
Yeah, sure.
Mage is the only one that can read, so he keeps them all. Well, your mage can, but you're not here. Or you are, but you're over on the other side of the bar drinking.
I'm like the barbarian from Gamers.
You show up sometime.
Show up sometime and sometimes
Just drink.
slaughter everything.
And then otherwise
Where you
destroy stuff left and right.
Why?
Cause I wanna know.
Why?
Firing mines.
The hell wanna go?
Sure. When are you gonna be back?
Never.
I'm
We're-
your mother.
Or at least until I get a fucking restraining order.
For what?
You know, from the devil himself.
What?
Devil put the restraining order on her.
I'll be out there.
Okay, bye-bye. So,
What? You fucking bitch.
you sit at the bar talking to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to discuss so far what you've seen
Hey,
in this
Rose.
place?
Yes.
In my room, in front of my TV,
Kind of boring around here.
go see if
Curse on the
my vape is
place.
there.
Your what?
My vape.
Okay.
Oh, we might as well see if we can take care of that.
Yeah.
Maybe if we take care of it, it'll become a little bit more lively around here.
Yeah. It's kind of
Well,
dead.
first of all, I guess since the letters all made the way to your character, do you have any questions about him or anything, or?
No, not really.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions about
You
him?
like the name of the guy, though, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, Burgermeister Burger?
I swear to God, every time I hear it, I think of the Santa Claus movie.
It's right here.
Try not to kill herself.
Bam!
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay. We will game. Well, then we will kill your characters.
No, the fuck you won't.
We will kidnap your disciples, though.
No, the fuck you won't.
Yes, I will.
He's
No,
not
the
playing.
fuck you won't. Guess not.
They were already written in. Before you said you were playing. They're not you.
Okay.
Meister Burger?
Yeah, that's what his name. That's his name.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the Burgermeister, and his name happens to be Meister Burger.
All I could think of was the Santa Claus movie.
Uh huh.
That's what I thought of too.
The moment
There you
you
go.
said it, that was the first thing I thought of.
Well,
Well,
Santa Claus.
Hackmaster are the ones who wrote the module, and they sometimes take humor in the naming of their characters.
Yeah.
But also, I use it because I kept it that way because Tunnels and Trolls will do it a lot too. So it works.
I mean, you pull names from wherever to utilize
And then
it
it's
for
really
certain
hard to
names.
decide if he's a villain or not.
Yeah.
That kind of name.
Yeah.
Is he a clown or is he a villain? What?
He's nowhere in between
We will not know until we meet him.
until we kill him and dissect him. Oh, maybe that's too far. I
We're
said
not-
the same thing about the Postman.
Thing is we're not the Witcher. We can't look for that stuff.
Well, what are we looking for? What are we here
Then
for?
why do I have this guy open?
There's no tumors on their body. We have to go looking for
What am I here for?
intimidation factor.
So, everyone make a charisma roll.
How many guys did that?
2.
2d6 plus your charisma. add and roll doubles unless you roll a 3, as in a 1 and a 2. That's automatically a fumble no matter what.
Okay, I'm lost here.
Wait, move those out.
Yeah, you just have to roll the others. Just roll the 2 dice somewhere else.
25 for me.
31 for me.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Ooh, you got a 10 there.
Okay, so
Double.
you would type in, go with 17, I believe, right?
17.
Plus the 6. And that equals out to.
23.
So you're good. Your Christmas good. You got 23.
Now, it was
No, no.
just starting to get evening, wasn't it, when we got to this
Yes.
point last time? Okay.
So pretty much what you're doing when he says asks for any of these,
47.
you go with whatever you roll here, and then
Times
you
that
add
number, or plus that number.
yeah plus
Yeah.
that number. You got to try to break 20.
Okay.
Now if you were
For
to
a first
roll
level.
47.
that
You're good.
Yeah.
that right there, you done. You screwed. You fail.
Okay.
No
You
matter
fumble.
what. Okay,
No matter how high it is.
except for combat.
Yeah, combat.
It
and
doesn't
keep rolling
affect you in
that.
combat.
Okay.
I used to actually have rolls for doing that. Because I was mean. Sometimes I like being that way. We just do a roll at the beginning of combat, a combat skill basic
Oh, okay.
roll. We used to in the old game. And if you rolled a 3 then, you fumbled, and then you didn't even get to
Sorry.
attack. You just
Oh, wow.
That's
stabbed
great.
yourself.
Yeah, because if you like say you were Silver Fox, who mostly uses archery. He has an archery skill. If he fumbles that, he misses his target.
I missed the whole mountain.
Okay,
Yeah.
who got the charisma of what score?
23.
I got 46.
23.
Oh no, my bad. 25.
25.
32.
32. 40 something. So, the guy across the room you catch is kind of watching you. Next. Well, you are a drow female. The guy sitting in the far corner. Seems to be a fighter type. Kind of built that way. Dressed decently though. It's not like, as dirty as most people like. But not dressed like a gypsy. But gentlemanly a little bit. Armor, but it looks, it's kept clean. Just drinking alone. Looks over at you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm right here.
Okay. She's playing the game too.
I
The
guess.
scary part is you can ask her to play a game with you, and you can ask for a D&D game, and she will play that.
Well, but she makes up her stats. Damn it. No. Looks over and
Probably
sees
does.
you. Kind of like waves you over.
Pick up my glass of wine and I'll walk over.
Okay. Haven't seen you and your friends in town before.
We're new.
Oh, that's good. Well, you guys looking for any extra money or anything?
Yeah.
Always
always
extra
are.
money.
Well, bring them on over. I'll talk to you about it.
Wave at everybody.
I go over.
Okay.
Yep. I'm there.
Thudum, 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 thudum.
Sit in the corner sipping his wine, although he doesn't really like the gypsies. He's kind of like tries to keep away from them. That's why he's sitting in the corner. He goes, come on over here, kind of block the gypsies from what we're talking about.
Shoot, all I have to do is stand behind you guys and they're blocked.
I'm Ismark, son of the Burgermeister, Meisterburger, and older brother to Oksana Burger. Well, the issue is this. We'll pay you guys 100 gold apiece to move my father's body.
Where's he at?
He's in the house for a third day now because we've had problems getting people to help us do it. And move his body to the cemetery, kind of a procession thing.
Why do people not want to help?
Because they're rude and don't respect the office. Man, they don't trust me and my sister.
Why?
Why are you not to be trusted?
Oh, we can be trusted. People are superstitious and stupid.
Over what?
They don't trust my sister,
Who's your sister?
Oksana.
Tell me about the curse.
Curse? Which one?
One for your
I mean,
sister.
this is busy for the whole town. I mean, there's curses everywhere. Which curse you talking about?
The one with the fog and the one about that we got in.
Okay, the one about the fog has to do with an old. It's been here since before I was born.
Okay.
I mean, we do have books on the back of my house.
I have to do some reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
If
then.
you guys want to help me, I'll let you guys come on over to the house. Sister will let us in, and tomorrow morning we'll take the body through town over to the cemetery. And since you're doing town, we even have a house in town that we can let you guys stay at for a while if you wish, a guest house.
Big enough for me?
Well, yeah, it kind of has a covered stable next to it if you need, but
Would we need one for both?
Huh?
Or is
for the missing characters,
Again.
be enough room for all of you.
No, this was an Ivy.
Okay.
No,
Ivy's
he's just
the other.
a drow, just like you, female drow.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see the letter.
Which, both of them?
Both of them. I'll be able to figure out which one I'm looking for.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
I just give it to you because I ain't gonna carry it around.
Which one you were referring to? I can tell you his answer.
It
He
is.
knew of one of them.
Okay, I was looking for the right one. Which was one? The one about the biting of the daughter of Oksana with a vampire vampire.
Looks at it. Is that the one you got brought to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know. But the seal is of our Lord up on in the castle.
So your father.
No.
No, his father's dead.
Yeah. We live in the town. It's a good 2-3 day trip. Alexa, stop! To get to the top of the, to get to the castle, you gotta go through the way. The roads twist and turn a lot. So does the river.
So what can you tell me?
I know nothing about this letter. Interesting. I think it's not true. Would that hinder your availability to help us?
Who was that we found dead? Took him in.
You film that one?
Yeah.
Oh. This one I can account for. My dad did send us out a few days ago. About 4 days ago, I think it was. To be delivered outside town trying to get help. He had made note about that first letter. He was worried that the count up the hill was starting to pay attention to my little sister too much. I mean, she's of age and everything, but you don't get to visit people once they move up there. We're only a couple years apart, so now we're all we have. And I'm glad if you guys agree to help us.
How'd your dad die?
Let's see. He sent the letter 4 days ago. Before he died, Burgermeister, however, he didn't write either of those letters. Well, we've had lots of questions over that. We lack availability of people proper teaching to determine what it is. If you guys wish to check out his body, you can before it's only been dead 3 days. I mean, it's standard to keep it for a few days anyways for visiting, and then we take it up. But when we mentioned moving it, or I mentioned, no one. Matter of fact, that's why this place is mostly empty. Those three by the door are the owners. They ain't going anywhere.
Can you tell me why they have such a suspicion of you and your sister?
Why they don't trust you?
I think personally, if you want to ask her about why people don't trust her, it'd be a better question. I'm going to tell you there's no reason regardless.
Okay.
I trust my sister.
Well, I say let's go.
Okay.
Sure.
You good with it? He gets up. We got one stop on the way though. You guys are here towards the town square. The manor's at the end of the street, up on a little bit of a hill with a gate in front of it. Cemetery's all the way over here. This is the church. You'll come back the next day, but we will only take it in the morning, during daylight. The cemetery is not exactly the safest place to be. Don't step on the graves. Pointing at you and your big feet.
Okay. I'll stand outside the gate.
Oh, you'll be helpful in carrying it.
Yeah.
I don't really have a harness for that.
Well, I can carry it.
We could put it on a wagon. I mean, is that disrespectful for you?
No, I'd rather carry it.
Okay. You know, carry it normally or carry it in a wagon?
Normally.
Okay. Whatever you feel. I thought like, asking you to carry a wagon would be kind of disrespectful. Like
Yeah, no.
asking him to carry a wagon. I mean, you're a centaur, he's a hobgoblin.
I guess I could pull the wagon, huh?
Well, you could all carry, it depends on what looks proper, I guess.
Yeah, just put it in a
Talk
wagon.
to my
multiple-
sister. Yeah, well, we can find one for you. A nice one, probably.
Okay, let's do that.
We'll check around once we get there. But on the way, let's stop by Mad Mary's. You guys going down the road, everyone roll an intuition or IQ, whichever you
What's up? You guys?
just think, yeah.
Huh.
25.
Yeah, no. You
Nope.
fumbled.
Okay,
No.
25.
okay.
Is
Is that a secret? Man,
20.
is it raining that much out there, or is that
Yeah.
just wind?
Yeah,
It's
it's
raining.
raining.
And win.
In case it starts,
Right?
like it did last time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, remember, that's going to ricochet at everybody.
yeah, but we'll hear it
Oh, well.
starting. We can then put a pole or something there. Until then, it doesn't always. You can see the word.
Uh-huh.
Where it came from,
You
right
know what,
there.
after you went to bed last night, it started raining again. I got it in the face in there.
Yeah, I'll do this sometimes. Okay, maybe that's why I put my head on the other side.
I did for a little while, and then
Okay, those that made the roll, as we go to this house, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. It's one of the houses over here. I think it's the first one. The sounds flow from dark two-story townhouse. The house, about 40 feet square, is boarded up and barricaded from the inside. He comes over, kind of shakes the door a bit as a warning, then knows it, opens the door. Says, "You guys can wait out here if you want." And she's in there crying. He goes in there. He drops off, some food and that. Ask her if you can't, until you guys want to like listen in or just wait for him to finish his business.
Keen hearing.
Okay, roll.
I love that ability. I can stay right where I'm at and still here. 26.
Okay. She talks about how she searched the house all day and can't find where she hid Gertrude. But she's got to be here because she's never been outside and she wouldn't know what to do. He's like, "I understand. We'll keep looking. Here's your food. Here's your drink. I'll be by tomorrow." And he comes out. Does anyone say anything to him?
Who's Gertrude?
It's her daughter.
What happened to her daughter?
She got out of the house. We think.
How old is your daughter?
When she left or now?
Now.
19, maybe? I think she was just a year younger than me. Or, yeah.
When did she disappear?
10 years ago. When she was 9. Some stories say the lace lady got her, you know, the boogeyman of, missing children. Others say she tried to wander, she wanted to get out of the fog. Some say the Lord up in the castle ate her.
Why is it so dangerous to get out of the fog?
You can't breathe.
Oh.
You'll start choking, and you'll have to come back if you want to breathe. It's something that affects your lungs once you enter into, and you just can't leave. It does make trade. The only thing that makes trade possible for us is we buy from the gypsies. Gypsies trade with the skeletons. Skeletons go through because they don't breathe anyways, and they come back and forth. We've heard stories that the drow meet some people somewhere secretly and trade.
So is this going to affect us when we get ready to leave?
Yes. You guys get comfortable. We have lots of empty homes in town. If you find one, give it a search. If it's empty, move on in. Protect it properly, for nighttime. Your standard. Well, how well do you guys know the area? This is like while you're walking over to his mansion.
Not at all.
Not really. All we heard is rumors and stories and.
Everyone make an intuition. Second level
Got
I'm
a
making for
couple
this
questions
time.
there.
Okay.
Okay, so two dice?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2.
Okay, so you go
24.
11 plus 2,
23.
13.
and because that's doubles, we
Which
roll
one?
again.
Okay.
Intelligence. Looks like it's already pretty
Yeah.
high, adjusted anyway. It could be related into your intuition bonus
23.
already.
Okay.
So I got 20.
So,
Just roll on it like you do that.
You needed a
you
25.
want to do it?
Yeah, well, like you did last time, or do you want to?
No. But you
See
got
if we can get any higher.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, how many? How many dice?
Oh, you're asking. Okay. You don't know. You really don't know yet. Remember, it's all kind of new at it.
Yeah. So I was
it is
just,
something that might work for you. Some don't.
okay.
You don't know if you do it by. You do breathe.
Yeah.
So you have to, go on that point.
It's a 50-50
So,
thing.
Since you breathe, there's a chance it'll affect you regardless of any curses or anything else.
Okay.
It's more of a breathing issue than anything else.
Okay, I got a 24.
24 first level. So you basically heard the same thing. Let's see here.
37.
Huh? On your what? Hearing?
Intuition.
Intuition, that's right. You made it. Anyone else?
I got 23.
Okay. 24? No. How about you?
Where'd you get your
Rose.
intuition?
2 dice 6 plus your
21.
intelligence. 21? Okay, you're the only one. You hear the howling again.
I missed by one.
Yeah.
Keen hearing to see if I can pinpoint where it's coming.
You made that direction.
From the wood.
Yeah, last time, remember, they attacked the cabin. Yeah, the old logging cabin. When they
So this
lived
time
there.
there are wolves showing
It's the
up.
same sound. Same type of wolf. 'Cause honestly, you've seen 3 types of wolves since you crossed this border. Yeth wolves,
Yeah, wolves.
yes. They're white. Pure white in color.
Okay.
Sturm wolves, which are the ones with the big manes. And then there's dire wolves, which are what feed on the cabin. They're about the size of small bears. They're much bigger.
And so, in other words, the closer we got to this town, the much bigger and fiercer it got.
The other two just wander around normally, like you would find wolves normally. They're just big wolves.
Mm-hmm.
The last ones were in a pack and like tore up the building. Some they wanted in. They tore up at every entrance they could, like they were coming after you. Also found the next morning, as you mentioned, a lot of feathers on the ground. Like could have been also birds, but no one went around and looked around.
Hell
No, what kind of birds or anything. Okay. Let's see, not being innocent. Okay, Mary hid her beloved daughter in the house for the girl's entire life. Gertrude broke out of the house and has not been seen since. The mother fears the worst. If the pieces question Mary, her insanity should appears that she begins to talk to herself. After you guys left, she still was acting like she was talking to people.
I'm gonna look out and see if I can see some tracking for where she went.
It's a long time ago.
Oh, how long?
10 years.
10 years ago.
Oh, never
So,
mind.
in other words, there may not be any tracks
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Okay. Just something he helps her out on the way. Gets her some food. Refills her her pantry. She honestly only remembers the day. In the morning, she still thinks she's where she hid her. She prepares breakfast, the whole thing.
Lost
She's
her mind.
reliving the same day over and over again.
Lost her mind.
Well, she thinks so. She eats the food. We just replace it.
Short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
Whenever she wakes up, it's a clean slate and she thinks it's the same day.
Yeah, but on the other side, it could be, you know, good thing for her because she's not really. She spends half the day, at least, thinking she's still there. So.
Can I ask a question about it then?
It took about a few weeks until we found out about it. I just heard the crying one day. Well, actually, my sister heard it first and asked me if I'd heard about it. So I went to check on it. You know, so we went and saw what we could and don't know what else. Get a lot of that around here, don't you know? Just kind of take care of who you can. As you can see, this place is a little empty compared to what it used to be. Ever since the years, the generations. Morosevia has been here for thousands of years. Some say. We have records for a few hundred. Like I said, if you wish to go through the library, I mean, it all sounds good to me.
We probably
Whatever's going to entertain you while you're waiting for morning. We'll head out in the morning. Drop Father off. On the way. Oh, shit, I should have told you. And he points out, like, just about out of reach because you guys have been talking for a while. You're almost to the house. Right here. This black house across the street here.
Mhm.
That's the guest house. It's been there forever. It used to be the edge of the property, but, you know, we sold some off since then. Well, you could almost call it gatehouse. But since then, you know, people moved in a bit. It's fine. And it's been a while, so any of you good at, like, defenses? Like, spiritual? No. Town's been through, and there's a lot of curses and stuff, and I'm not sure.
Guessing your spells real quick.
It's been for a while since we've checked that place, so I'm not sure if it has all. Every house has a certain amount of protection.
I am a wizard,
Level.
dark
Level.
Well,
6.
I want to
Level
ask him a
6?
question.
Yes.
Is there an area in the city where I can buy a new cloak?
Clothing, the mercantile is the only place to buy anything. He deals directly with the gypsies.
Would he be open tonight?
You got money?
Yeah.
And trouble.
Okay.
Got some good
Although
spells.
he looks kind of at his kind of looks around, kind of guesses a little bit. He's like, we should probably get inside soon, though.
That's a good one.
Alrighty. I'll go pick it up and the cloak tomorrow.
I mean, give you a chance. We might even have a few cloaks. You just need a cloak?
Yes.
I mean, my father had quite a collection. And it's not like we're going to use them.
Alright, I'll look around then.
Okay. So, any more questions? What were we looking? Oh, you're looking at her spell book?
Yeah, I'm giving. So it's just give her a.
Here's your spell book.
The secret is like asking you to look at your diary.
Can I see your diary?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm seeing if she's able to utilize. Oh, yes, you are.
I have one.
You have one in particular. If we come across things.
Luckily, though, Ebony, if she
Which
was
one?
here, she could turn undead, but
Okay.
Curses is foiled.
Okay.
that's
You-
helpful.
that one-
curses. Yeah.
When it comes to dealing with curses and getting rid of them, that one is what you can use. But it also depends on the caster's level of putting
Yeah.
it there.
Big problem is, occasionally spirits and bad things show up. Goes.
Mm-hmm.
You might even have to clean the house with all spirits before you move into it. But like I said, half the houses, 40% of the houses actually, in this city are empty. The others, if you roll, we roll, I think it's just 1 through 4. It's got someone in it. 5 and 6 is empty. And then we just mark it as we go.
Well, let's get to the.
Go ahead. He gets there. You get to the gate. Wire-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left gate swings crazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal of clank as the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the ground and press with menace throughout the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been trodden under to form a path all about the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish on the walls. Great black blots tell of fires that have assaulted the walls. Neither pane nor shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with heavy planking. The mansion is approximately 120 feet long, east to west, and 50 feet wide, north to south.
And this place looks like it's been through hell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Goes over. Looks like it was nice though one time. Goes over, knocks on the door. Little slit. Opens up. Don't worry. They're going to help us tomorrow with Dad. Oh, okay. You trust them? You hear the female voice say. Yes. So, goes ahead and opens it. First of all, I think what's that? And it applies to the male characters. You roll on. We'll use charisma for fun of it. He's looking for the food. He's probably spilled his own food. That's what he's looking for.
40.
Or is she? 40! Okay. Door opens inside. Heavily barred door from the outside, though, like two great big, 4x12s slide into place. The interior of the house is well furnished, although the fixtures show signs of considerable wear. Obvious oddities are the boarded up windows and the overuse of holy symbols in every room. A horrendous stench fills the house. Everyone make a roll on con. This first
Two?
level. Well, just don't roll a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
82.
Yep.
1 and 3. 4.
4. 40.
You're good?
49.
Anyone not get 20? Huh?
I'm 13.
13? Okay.
30.
You feel a little nauseous at first when you enter. At like -2 to do anything.
Okay.
You're thinking you might get sick. It's kind of a musty, mildewy smell. Like, place that's constantly in the fog, for starters. The Meister Burger, he points over, is in the side drawing room, dead. Oksana and Ismark, she asks, says, you guys will help us tomorrow with moving the stuff?
The stuff I thought was just a body.
Well, yeah, with him. That's what I mean, sorry. With the whole ceremony. I mean, hopefully we shouldn't have problems stepping into the cemetery, but there will be spirits seen in the daytime. Just try to, don't pay them much attention. It's safer in the day, though, than it is at night. I wouldn't even ask you to do it at night. Regardless of how much we have. Intuition roll.
All of us?
Nope.
Me?
Just
Okay.
25.
the road female drow.
25.
Okay. Where's the piece of paper? Back here.
I got it.
I need to write down a dirty note for you.
On the other side.
The other side?
That's my note. That's my note thing.
Okay. Okay. She's quite an attractive lady. Real soft features. She's about 16 though. So, that might be some of you guys' mind.
So I know I can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take 3.
I know.
Let's see. Basically, it says, is there anything you would like this evening to help you out, or we'll have the servants set up some rooms for you. She claps her hand, and one old guy comes in. The whole kind of the service. He's got an apron on. He was busy in the kitchen. He goes to set up rooms.
Alfred?
He'll come back. We'll call him Victor. How's that?
Cool.
At the Burgermeister Burger and Butler Victor. It's his old name. It's the title.
Okay.
No. Everyone make an intuition check.
Yeah. 20.
Yeah, I got
26.
21.
You get
3.
5. Yeah.
First of all, you can actually get in here around it.
Oh.
The place has like, I'd say 10, 12 foot ceilings. Huge nightstand, like a mansion. Manor. Doors are even pretty high, like 8 or 9 feet. Like, you just have to duck a little bit to get in.
Right.
And the floors, although there are rugs on a lot of areas here and there,
They feel a little weak.
well, they are on top of cobblestone.
Oh.
So, it's pretty good. Looks at you and says, do you mind putting bags on your feet for me?
Right.
Cushion carpet. It might tear on the rock floor we have. We don't have wood.
Okay.
But as you go upstairs, of course, then you're going to have to do. We're just, so it's, well, the question is, do you wear horseshoes?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's the problem with those metal, or if people were wearing their metal boots around, I'd ask probably to take it away. I wouldn't offend you, but well, also I heard you were requesting a wagon.
Yes, for the body.
We haven't had that. We didn't think we'd have enough people to use it. That would be nice. So, I'm going to go set up those things. But the picture, you guys realize, those that made it, one of you didn't, who's busy talking to you maybe, that the picture on the wall of the older lady that's like the Burgermeister Meisterburger's wife
I've been watching this.
is older. No, looks kind of like the daughter. The daughter looks a lot like it. You can see the similarities. The only difference is the picture up there looks a little older. Not much though. Then she goes off and starts to set that up. This Mark will ask if you guys have any questions. Do you want to see the books? You're asking? Okay.
I want to talk to my crew before they go in.
Okay. You wait a minute. We'll set up rooms, and you guys can all meet in the room and discuss whatever you need. Okay. So, you wait till after rooms are set up.
Wait till we go and talk to my crew.
You can talk to him also. Well, if you don't need his mark, you can go get
Alright.
his dinner ready.
Alright.
He'll bring you. Do you guys? How much money do you need ahead of time? Or do you want to be paid after?
We'll pay that. Get paid after.
Oh, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Then we feel you're sure you're going to be there for us. As you can tell by that putrid smell in here, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have, honestly, a little bit of. But we try to run sage through here every once in a while. Yeah, it's been a 3-day body smell.
Have you guys looked at the sister? She's been marked. She's been bitten twice.
One of the worst problems causing the fall.
Good possibility.
She looks. Oksana seems to be a sweet trouble. Although she seems kind of mild, she also seems pretty strong arm. Look, she's got like a country girl's arm. She's pretty strong. Not what you call a helpless victim, but
They're trying to hide it. Should we talk to them about it?
I was going to say if you had alone in the room.
Exactly.
I guarantee you the only reason this town is the way it is because she's fed on them.
But
Any objections to that one?
yeah, 16-year-old daughter.
I mean, come on, if she's been bitten, where else are you going to feed?
It's true.
so we should talk to the brother.
Just for people to know, to go from feeding blood doll to vampire takes 3 sets of bites.
She's only been bitten twice.
So it's still up.
Yes.
Which means we got to find the thing that did it. Can you do a detect magic for us? See what you can find.
Oh.
Ish.
What'd you roll?
Failed.
But your wizardry. You use that
My
step.
wizardry is.
Oh,
I remember
Let me see.
You wanna
it should be a staff.
21.
Good.
So, 21 plus whatever you roll.
good. That's what you got.
2 1. 2.
Is she a 2 and a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, we just want to make G there, right? That's all. But yeah, you got a 2 and a 1, so.
You want me to help you with your spells?
That's a lot of spells to keep an eye on at the beginning. After a while, you'll find which ones you like. Luckily, I find what I like about this game is the spells have fun names. Like, take that, you feet. What's that do? You use it to hit people. You know, things like that. Detect magic, which only costs you 1 point if you succeed at it, otherwise it just didn't take over. Are you a mage, actually?
Who, me?
Her.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
she's
I'm
straight
a
up mage,
wizard.
right? Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. basically looking around.
I'll help keep a track.
Remember all the odd items in this house? Here and there, there's a few different like items that come off as magic, and it's all kind of mixed together. Maybe even some stuff along some books here and there show some magic residual on them. Anyone want to do things basically before we hit evening?
I want to look at one of the books to see where that fall with the fog first showed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make what stat you using, or you have research or anything like that, or straight up intelligence?
Straight up intelligence.
Okay, roll.
I wish I was the bard at the moment. Here, just set those aside. I'll look at when you need them. When you need me to. I think research is one I'm going to eventually get.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me devils. 40.
Okay. What you got is a book of fairy tales. But it doesn't look like anything you'd read to children, though. It's like Grimm Brothers fairy tales.
Oh.
Well, there's validity in those tales, so
Basically,
what do I get?
hundreds of years ago, this place used to be a happy little place. People traveling and trading. And then the Count, who happens to be the name of anyone that's in charge, because that was the mission given by the original empire, which is back when the Iron Ring had the whole territory. Everything up to the forest, everything past the forest was Specularis, and the elves were in between. You just kind of like move wherever you want. But it's hundreds of years ago. But it's a nice little place. And then I don't know. Am I using the right term? Yeah, it was Count. He fell in love with a lady from town, and I think I'm telling this check from the detail.
I'm gonna do something very brutal for us, but when he's done.
50.
Okay. You were thinking it. Then when you went back and checked the front of the book, this book is not that old.
When it come back?
Like 10, maybe 12 years at most. So, because the date
What?
comes up and you start to question it, and it looks like about 17 years ago. So maybe just people think it's taken forever. It's been here forever. Or they've been like, damn, been that old. It could be just this generation talked to an older person. The guy you talked to was, what did I say, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we're
20.
talking, this is 17 years ago. He may not even been old enough to know that. But he said it's been there all of his life. Good, close enough.
Well, what's a
Fell in
book?
love with a lady who was named Melanie from the town below.
Okay.
And originally she was supposed to marry someone, but she decided not to because, you know, he was a very powerful person. So she went ahead and married him.
shoes.
Your shoes got soaky or got a hole in them?
Oh.
Okay.
That sucks.
So you're sitting there. Might want to take them off, I guess.
Could you have me a bowl?
A bowl? Not really. I'm trying to move the camera.
Got one right here.
Oh, I thought this was one. I thought you meant like Because the last thing you were talking about was your shoes. I don't know why she needs a pair of shoes. Okay. He fell in love with some lady named Melanie from the town, this town, and everything was fine for a while, and then she decided to leave. So the fog rolled out, but not before she escaped. And no one's been ever believed since then.
Did the fog?
Give that to Mom.
Of course.
What is it?
Mongo.
How hot is it? No. Okay.
Well,
Well, I can smell there's no
a long
heat
time
there.
ago. So,
I can smell the heat in those. Okay, does it say where the fog ended up rolling from?
yeah, from the couch. And the count's the one that did it. He did it to stop everyone from being able to leave, but she'd already left. And now no one can go.
Because he was hoping to stop her.
Yes.
So there's something in this castle that we need to find. It's causing it.
So the next time we go to it, or not let me go first to put my stuff on there, but I'll be this pricey.
I was thinking this Friday.
Let
Me and Mom, you, me, Mom, and Dell.
Okay.
Let me put my
Okay, so it's obvious that so that explains why there's been fires here, why this place has been just beat to hell. Whatever is causing this fog, people tried to get rid of it. Intelligence?
Yes.
12, 20, 26. So, 33.
Okay. Her last name was Berger. Melanie Berger.
I call for the brother at this point.
Okay. Also, so you know, for about the whole thing, you have until like the next full moon, which is like a week away.
Well, I plan to get this done before then.
Okay. But you got to deal with this other problem first, though.
Fog?
No,
Or,
the father's funeral.
Yeah, the burial.
yeah, I
Can't
planned it.
just leave the messy body here.
No,
and say,
we're
I got
gonna-
what I wanted. Bye.
No, we're going to do that in the process. There are 3 things that need to be dealt with. The burial, that one's an easy one to deal with. This fog, which is the second thing, and then finding that dang thing with the bitter neck.
You mean liquor fire?
Planting to clutch a stake through its heart.
They don't know. We know.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
just let you know, if you take up a stick and attack someone,
It's just like doing regular damage.
no. You don't kill any person that. You have a weapon skill with stake.
Oh, Mom, I texted you and asked if you wanted.
No. You need to get the weapon skill.
Let's go, Mom.
I was gonna say, can I just fashion it into a dagger? Yeah!
That's a wooden dagger. But maybe.
See,
You
work
know,
around.
well, except for the whole weight issue. Plus, you'd have to have some skill at whittling.
Yeah.
Heck, no, I don't need any skill. I'm going to take the piece of wood and make a knife. The other guy's like, I feel like I'm going to survive this attack. Damn it! Broke it again! I'll just use an axe next time. Smack. Damn it! Okay. So, that's what you find out in all your book research. Everyone else, head to bed, or a question further before morning?
I'm heading to bed.
I'm gonna go talk to
The brother.
the brother and the sister.
I'll join him in a moment, apparently.
Okay. How about you?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget to use your spell Loctite.
Oh yeah. Which one?
Anything bites me, I'm biting it back.
It's called Loctite.
Yeah.
Yeah, use my spell lock tight.
I guess, Go ahead and pull the mattress off the bed and lay it on the floor. Would that work for you? I don't know. We don't exactly have our home adjusted to
I found it.
such a noble creature.
I'm gonna use my
I'll figure it
spell.
out.
Loctite.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Get a 20 at least. What's your wizardry?
21.
21.
So don't get a 3.
I'm good.
So you lock the door at 6th level. It's at your level.
Yeah, so, haha. Nothing's getting in there after you.
Seen too many haunted house movies.
Who, me?
I love haunted house movies.
So I'm locked out. Make sure you pull out the bed. Make sure there's no hand that comes out of the wall above your head or something. You know that whole thing.
Oh God, I
Lock
had
all
a
the
nightmare around
locks
this.
all the
Yes,
doors
I had
in the
that.
house, in the
I had
every
that.
closet.
Locks
I
the
had a
entire
dream of that
room.
once when I was a kid. I don't think it's an extra dream. I think it actually happened to me once when I was a kid.
Oh well.
Okay, you go get the brother and the sister.
Yeah.
There
Make
was
your
a night
charisma
that
roll.
I was living
Charisma?
with my mom
Yep.
when I was just a
And
child,
a
and
luck.
I was living sleeping in my
Are
bed,
both of them
and I saw
available?
something go like
And do
this.
they want to talk
Oh, wow.
to
I
you?
woke
basically?
up like,
Okay,
what the?
121.
Okay. Second one. For the other staff.
20.
Okay. Well, you found them,
Yes, I believe in haunted houses.
and they're like
I
fine.
never believe in ghosts.
You know, you barely made it, so it's like, it's getting late, so let's make this, because we got an early morning tomorrow.
Yes, I know. I hate to say it, but I know your sister's been bitten at least twice.
Well, yeah, that's why actually the town won't talk with her. They won't help us. That's the entire reason. They don't understand. It doesn't mean. It means she's a victim. She's been attacked,
I know
and my
all
father
about
has
it.
nothing to do about it.
I know about that.
I hate that too.
How
What's your plan?
how often it was the last time she was bitten?
Every full moon, one time.
Me too.
Well, for a while, it's actually been about 4 months because, well,
Which are these?
while my father lived, we had an item that kept him away, or it away, or her away even. We don't know for sure.
I was gonna say, did she know who attacked her?
At this time, she doesn't know. Apparently, she won't say anything, and I don't feel like pushing her too hard on it. She knows it's happened. She's worried. She's self-conscious about it. But she
Sorry,
plans
I'm reading
to
on your phone.
I don't care.
kill whoever or whatever it is next time.
That's what it was for.
But she said that before the last time, too. Maybe she's got more sure of herself. She does walk around constantly carrying a fencing sword. But, you know, she practices with it.
Put a cross on her neck.
We have crosses all over, if you notice. But yeah, she also wears one.
Carry some garlic and a steak with her.
She never liked garlic. To begin with. Honestly. She thinks it stinks, but, you know.
She wants to protect her life. I would give her a chance to.
And, you know, personally, she says she wears the cross. We have it around the house, but she says she has no faith. Ever since her mother disappeared, she hasn't cared.
Does she have a silver blade?
Yes.
Well,
We melted down the silver ourselves. We used to have a blacksmith, but he went on.
I'm full.
Done? Full? But you want it warm. Right? So you don't want it in here. Okay. So,
If you're full, I can put it in a container and you just take it on later.
That'll work.
you'll- the noodle heat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Can I
You can walk in after they've talked.
on the door?
I like how I get
Okay?
mine.
The door gets knocked
I
on.
like it.
You open it? Or are you done speaking?
I'm done.
Okay? And is this just between us? Or is this to be shared?
Sure, everybody.
Okay. They go ahead and open the door. You make a charisma roll. We already got the luck rolls. They're already rolled here. But it's getting right.
20.
20. Barely. They're like getting at the edge of their nerves.
So,
What is it now?
I have a question. That's one that merely needs to be answered.
Okay.
Who is Emily Berger?
Melanie.
Melanie, yeah. I knew it was one of
Those
those.
pictures out there in front.
I knew it was one of those.
Melanie, her pictures to her mother.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm starting to piece this together.
Oh, Mom gave you her bean bowl.
Here's, okay,
She said, I said I kidnapped it.
but there is some
Elementary simple.
information you wish.
No, you haven't heard.
It ends up, the previous count,
Please.
after losing Melanie, prepared a hastily worded wish spell from an ancient scroll. He wished to be able to bring riches to Morasidia and to have some method of keeping both them and his beloved Melanie there once they arrived, because his wife wanted more. The wish worked, but ultimately had disastrous results. The wish created the fog and gave,
What? Not you.
let's see, but the fog seemed to have an effect on Melanie as well. She grew weary of the smaller land that now you see. It felt that she'd been taken for granted. So likewise, she grew weary of Todd and decided to move out
You know I'm gonna get yelled
of
at.
the valley. So she may not have made it. She left. In order to make him jealous, I guess not. First of all, it should be mentioned that in order to make this how she became Burger, in order to make him jealous, she shacked up with the mayor of the village, one Burger Meister Burger. The count was furious and tried all of his romantic endeavors he could think of to win her back, but a cruel streak of malice she played hard to get and decided to go to the ultimate conclusion. He threatened to have a child with Burgermeister. She knew such jealousy would tear him apart and teach him lessons. But she then left, and that was it. And Oksana is that child.
By the way, Alex said he's sorry he didn't stay. He was getting a migraine.
Okay.
Okay, so I've kind of pieced together maybe what happened to your town, what happened to this town,
Yes.
and I will explain it to them.
Okay. Yeah.
All of them.
But the problem is, the Count doesn't even know how to get rid of it. It was an accident. It was a wish spell with an ancient scroll.
And nobody knows what level of spell.
Yeah.
Correct. So I will tell them from all the information I've gathered.
But regret to say, we probably never be able to leave the valley again. We've never seen any. No one's ever told us they've left and came back.
Well, we are going to we're going to do what we were contracted to do through you guys.
Okay.
And to let you know, your mother
He's a whore.
Well,
was married
to the Count.
to the Count,
And then,
and went to your father.
yes.
That is obviously well known. So it is the Count that caused this, and this is his castle, right? Was his former?
No.
Then where's his place?
About 3 days through the valley and the roads, 3 to 5 days. If you make it, you get to the castle. It's that huge castle you see from down
That's
at
where
the gate. You can see it.
And that's where we will be going next. Because it is because of what he did that caused this fog.
Okay.
So we will go and figure out if there is a way to get rid of it. If there is, we will get rid of it, and hopefully people will be able to leave this town again and be able to live.
My father had been paying adventurers to do that for years. No one's ever gotten close. We never heard from him yet.
He never got us.
No.
Fuck it. You ever hear of the Blood Company?
No.
We're a part of them, and we don't fuck around.
Okay. Well, hopefully we're right. But as long as we get what we need done first, because Father's getting stinky, and then we'll discuss after that if you think you can do anything else to help out our people. I mean, we'd like to help them as much as we can, but right now they won't even speak to us, so we can't do anything.
We
They
will
won't
even
accept our help.
we'll even tell them we will fix what happened here, and we will fix what happened to your sister.
Okay. Nothing so far. We just got to make sure it stops it from happening again.
And we will help with that.
And well, the item that was used to protect her is gone. Same time Father died. So we think it happened at the same time.
Where's your dad? Where did your dad die? And do you know what type, what kind of?
Okay, here.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to get break here in a moment anyway. I didn't notice it until we got here.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Actually, Devin made a mistake.
Ruh-roh.
That child was named Melanie. They just gave him the same name because the mother was here. And this is the grandchild of the original lady. So it's been about 80 years, maybe 50 at most.
So this is the grandchild of the one that left.
Yes. There was
Not
there was a one between. The picture is of the daughter, and she is the granddaughter.
Okay, so the Count had children too, right?
No.
Well, okay, so these are all.
Well, he had a child then, but his wife was Melanie.
Okay.
And then he spent as much as he could getting her and then regretted he lost her for the rest of his life.
So Melanie and him had a child, right? Or no?
No.
So he had a child prior to Melanie.
Yes.
Okay. Then Melanie went off with.
There was an older child. When?
Okay, this might make that then. Maybe this is what. Maybe that mother's ancestors are what's causing this problem.
Vampires can't have children. Just let you know.
Or well, maybe this kid became the vampire. I don't know. That's my worst case scenario at this point.
They can make children.
Yeah.
As adults. Make them a child, they stay as a child.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying
Bad
worst case
grammar.
scenario.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway,
We're gonna go. Yeah. Do you guys want to? Okay. What do you have before we take our break?
so
Do on it.
I'm assuming. So what I'm assuming here is once we bury him, I'm thinking go to where he died. If the object is still there for her, oh, there it is. If we can get a rough idea of what the object looks like, maybe oh, there it is, can detect it. And then once we do that, give that to her to be able to ward off whatever it is. Give us the time to go up to the castle, and if the vampire's up there at the castle, we end up killing two birds with one stone, stopping the vampire and possibly saving the town.
Doing it all at once.
That's my theory. That's the plan I'm coming up with, even though I know for a fact that the plan is going to go off the rails and I'm going to have to throw away the plan.
Hey, you want another one?
Oh, God.
In case you forgot. You know that letter you have, the other letter?
Yeah.
That's from him.
From the Lord?
Yes.
The Count?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
That's the seal on it. He's already addressed you guys personally, like he knows you're here.
Damn. Okay, so there's that.
Just thought I'd throw that in.
So, wait, if that's the count. Oh, that motherfucker's the vampire. God damn it.
Yeah.
So, let's take a break. Guys,
You know what? Don't you start with me. I am on a roll tonight. Of craziness.
Just remember, not all vampires are bad.
I eat them.
Dude, if they suck blood and sparkle, they're bad. Where's Blade?
I promise you, none of my vampires sparkle. We do not play Twilight in this house.
No, there's a reason I made that comment.
She knows.
Leave you alone on that. Sparkle.
Sorry, Mom.
Susan's desperate for coming up
Oh,
with things
what?
to do in that story.
What?
I'm gonna put my charger cord in juice.
Do you want some juice?
Yeah.
Or my keys and I'll go get them. Keys are right there on the...
Where's my...
They're
I
on the
lost
floor.
my volume stick.
I don't know where you're
Look
going.
over there. My keys are on that thing
My
right there.
disco stick.
See it? They're right there.
Here you go.
But I got some juice for you.
Now, where you going?
Go get some juice first. I'll get you my car.
Oh, okay.
Up to my car.
Alright. Is the room bathroom in you?
Yeah.
As I said, hope I'll get those benefits this week.
And you do realize
I gotta call them tomorrow.
But you do realize I'm just flipping. I can flip you the crap. I am kidding you. I can flip you that crap. It is my job.
It is your job to put me crap?
Yes. Just like it's most job to pick on you.
Did I ask if they've been pushing in? Can I always ask?
Well, if you want it blasted all over the internet, because of the technically. Do you want to ask that question? Exactly.
I'll ask it later.
No,
I'll ask it.
no, I'm watching.
No! No!
Oh, quit that. Touchy feely shit.
Nope, I licked her arm.
Honestly, I admit, when I first read that history part, I kind of read it quick. Apparently, because the names were the same, I missed an entire generation.
Ah,
That is okay.
It's already screwed up enough, huh?
there's a river.
Right?
There's a river coming down the road.
Oh yeah, we've had at one time a pipe break up there.
Was
I
this,
remember that. I was here that time.
Yeah.
Was this 3, Nick?
That was 6.
So, they kept me on the phone for 3 hours in the food safe office the other day.
What?
Yeah.
Did they approve you?
Oh, no!
She
They're
said,
approving me so far, I just have to get I have to call where I lived and get the information from them.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm approved, I just have to get them to confirm everything I told them. Like that the day I stopped working and then when my benefits stopped. So they can give me benefits hopefully this month because I was telling him that when my benefit starts, it starts up here, I can start getting a
see how
snack.
mellow this 6 is.
That way when I get those benefits, they start getting me them snacks for game. That way I won't have to
Ooh,
be
that is mellow.
That's not bad, though.
I can
That's
stop.
like smoking a 3.
I can stop stealing everybody else's snacks.
No, don't worry about
That
it.
is amazing. I like that.
Take it, you guys are going on break?
Yeah.
We're on break.
You're on break.
I don't know how long I'll be able to stay.
Actually, if we're in
Because
break,
Grandma is in one of her modes.
and if we're on break right now, actually, we're probably gonna be done within the hour.
Yeah, but I'm off on my
Yeah.
modes.
Ooh. So tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're on break now.
Yeah, thank you. I needed that little extra
I was
boost.
telling Mom that I stole her bean dip.
I don't care.
See, she's like, over.
But yeah, that is a mellow 6. I like it. Where'd you get it?
It's a peachy.
So whenever you want to, when you touch your hair, I'm just going to use that stuff first.
I got it at the
Start using that
smoke
stuff
for
first.
us. Morgan, did you want to check my place over?
No.
'Cause I might have to go.
Yeah.
Did you ever get upset?
Hmm?
Did you ever get upset about it?
No, he would understand.
To your mom?
He'd probably just give you half the experience anyway for today.
Talking bad things about you. Like always.
Yeah, when we go back there, let me go before you do your spicy crap.
I say we can still play. We don't need everyone.
I can taste the spiciness.
I'm eating this all.
You can tell him right now.
I want to step outside.
Grandma's in one of her
Sure, yeah.
mom's.
Thank you for the beanie dip.
Kevin says bitch slapper.
I feel like it.
Thank you for the beanie dip.
Yeah, because you tell her, you tell her something. She don't like
Or do
listening.
you want more?
No, that's fine.
She don't like listening to you.
She don't like listening to anybody.
No, but when it comes to her care provider, she's all like, "Oh yeah, we can do that."
Yeah, but after you leave, I catch hell.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I just ask her if she wants to do this or that.
Would that ruin the game any if I leave now, or?
No.
Okay, good.
I think we're doing a lot of detective work.
Yeah.
Might have you pull the wagon. We're gonna need stuff.
Okay.
The horses.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
If we get that far. I
Okay.
think
Yeah, we'll get as far as pulling the wagon.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up and cheat.
we're on set.
Oh,
We'll see you next
Because
week,
I'm not
maybe.
dead. Yeah, I'll be good.
Sorry.
Because I'm not dead.
Jason's on all day. Alright, it's just more food.
You're not afraid.
Yeah.
Now she has more power over you than she had when you were a kid. We can figure out a little bit. Should be in the front green. It's too wet. Quickly. Such as right now, that item, I'm not even sure 100% where it's at.
Yeah, I'm
Let me check here.
probably gonna get killed. Made this thing, and that gets you to figure me out. And my ass was given to me in pieces.
Page 7? No.
why would I want to print every page? I didn't think I needed them all. That's why. Okay. Okay. So do you have wooden staff combat?
Hmm?
Do you have wooden staff combat?
No.
Then you don't get to personalize it. Non-proficient weapon. No, there's nothing. It's like a specific skill you need in case you come at him with a wooden stick.
I'm an vampire. You can't turn me into another vampire.
You still get beat.
Yeah, that I know.
Now,
I'm pretty new into it, I think.
silver and magic will hurt. They'll knock you out, but they'll knock you out. And be safe if you hit. Otherwise, give them time. Crawl back.
Same as me, huh?
Yep. But also, you're in the sun, you can take damage.
That's why I got a cloak.
But there's no sun here in this valley.
I know, but the people were leaving it.
Yeah, well, you're not leaving. He's still here. Why is he still here? Maybe he can't leave either. That'd be pretty big breaking in over there.
still from those burns, I think.
Could be. There.
Good probability.
Yeah, that's what sounds weird. Okay, let's eat 'em up.
You're going to save them from certain death?
Maybe. Depends.
Oh, hi. You're going to play there, Lana? Got dancing out. How's it going? Booyah, booyah, booyah. You fell down. Booyah, booyah,
Take
booyah.
the air on the spot.
Just first step.
You gonna steal her seat or something?
Yep.
Who said? She's taking your seat!
No Santa Cruz.
Okay. Then it wasn't you, it's her.
Yeah.
See?
Alright.
Nuts.
We should probably just get some sleep and ready for the funeral tomorrow.
Oh, she.
Yeah, go to that funeral tomorrow. Go do that thing.
I want to go to the sister's room and guard it.
Are you gonna sleep? Sleep.
Should be good.
Okay, well then. Make a condom. No, you don't need any healing. Take you to everyone's fine. You'll sit by the door and protect it all night.
40.
40? Okay.
Did you switch this over?
No, why would I do that? I don't want people seeing you people.
No matter what.
That's just half my table's empty now.
Well, we could always put somebody over there. Make it to where you have a full table again.
Go live it.
Not really. Not.
Here you go. Yeah, please.
Tasty. Okay. Next day. Everyone. Wait. Hey. Hey.
Roll to the evil number.
Yeah. See if anything weird happens during the morning. Okay, first of all, I will just state, all night long, you hear dogs outside. Big ones. Looking out the second story window, we're talking dire wolves. And there's at least 20 of them. It's like being attacked by 20 small bears. They're carrying them to the outside. And there's, probably an entire flock of dire robins. They're robins, they're much bigger. They're just like flying out there making noise like robins do. Dropping feathers everywhere. These dogs, they're moving around, it seems, in a group. Anyone want to go outside?
No.
Okay, everyone do first little luck roll. I accidentally walked outside. I thought I was getting to the bathroom! Yeah.
$28.
24.
24. 2.
22.
Okay. Good enough. You probably need some bed. You probably need to grab a soft food out next to you. That's like Guido. Ow! The spoon says.
It's on the bottom. Do you see it?
Yeah.
He's stuck. So, on your die 6 rolls for everyone, what do you get?
What was the even number?
6.
2.
So now you can lie to me. Tell me you got
1.
it.
Where are you hiding your dice?
4.
I'm not.
Sure. Stabbing him? No, that's Mike stabbing you with a knife. What?
4.
4, that's got an even number to it, doesn't it count?
No.
Okay. Morning seems to be going alright. Who wants breakfast?
I don't think so.
They have it out on the table. Everyone gets to walk.
Yeah.
You got a lot of, you got a long distance all the way to the other side of town. We get there, we'll have to go inside. Someone will have to get the key from the church to open up the gates, and then we'll go on in.
You can go do that.
I'll grab
Okay. So, then his mark will be there, and I guess the other people are here. They're just carrying it. But then if you're attacked, we'll assume they're busy carrying it.
Me isn't then. Yeah.
They could also just be sitting. They slept in this morning. Okay. Oh, and to let you know, each night those wolves, they attack the house. Don't worry about it. That's why we try to be in before too dark. I believe personally, Meister Berger died of a heart attack due to this constant attack by the animals, the wolves, and the robin. Damn the robins! All night with their singing. But no one in town was brave enough to help us out with this. And Ismark kind of points at the next thing when she says that. That's why they don't trust her. But, everything seems fine. He's eating breakfast. Everyone eating breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone make a strength roll.
38.
You good?
21.
Good enough.
41.
Okay. You carry the thing. Everyone got it? You're pulling it actually in the wagon, that's right. But
Yeah.
you guys kind of helping. You put it in the wagon. Couldn't get her to do it alone. That'd be mean. Okay. You guys head on by, and on the way, he points out again the guest house. Roughly 50 feet square. Looks similar to any other abandoned building in town. At that point, he'll hand. Who has the highest charisma?
I got 32.
My charisma is 26.
It's you.
I would say otherwise it would have been Ebony.
I got 32. You
Yeah.
got 37.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma? No, I got 11. Sorry.
You got what?
26.
It's you.
That would be me.
He gives you the key.
Okay.
He's giving the key.
I thought you were going to say strength.
No. But make sure the place is fortified against the undead, just like every other town, or those dogs. As far as that goes. I don't know if you guys have seen them before, but that's just a regular thing. We don't know why they just keep coming. We assume it's got something to do with castle. That's where they say it comes from. So, you guys go ahead, pulling it there. Everyone that's outside as you go by goes back in their house and close the doors. Windows would be pulled shut except for they're all boarded up anyway. Mostly. Maybe only at the ones marked with the black because those are actively being used. But they probably have most of the windows broken too, just like their house. So, you guys head by. Let's see if I can remember what all the places you remember on the way. Well, you guys go back. There's another house there. And I'm trying to remember what the hell that place is. Oh, I have it written right here. I think. No, I don't. I lied. Again. Bastard. Was that the one I was looking for?
I don't think so.
Nope. But that is something I need to keep. Okay. So you guys pull up to the church. Atop a slight rise stands a gray, sagging edifice of stones and wood. The church is breathed in with, has weathered, I don't know, the assaults of the elements for centuries on, and is worn and weary. The bell tower hangs to one side, its sweet-toned, long silence. Flickering light shine through holes burned through the roof shingles. The rafters strained feebly against the load. The church is 50 feet wide by 120 feet long. Who wants to go check the church?
I'll do it.
Okay, you going up there?
Mm.
Make a luck roll.
$25.
Okay, door's locked. Hanging on it?
Yep.
Okay, after a while, a door opens. It's a dwarf. In the full regalia of a cleric. With a weapon, of course. Yes.
Need the key to the cemetery.
What would be the reason for that?
Burying a body.
Has his body been reported?
Meisterburger.
Oh. Okay, yeah, hold on. I'll get those for you. And he goes inside. He leaves you at the door, but the door's open. He didn't relock the church. Looking around, you see on the far side of the wall is a symbol, looks like a blue eye. You know, where you would see, like, in a Christian church, you see a cross. But there are, like, 3 other symbols in the room, too. So, like, maybe they have secondary beliefs. A set of scales, a ankh with wings, and I just looked at it, too.
Priestess would know what the ankh with wings is for.
Actually, oddly enough, I couldn't find it in Egyptian, which is weird. I don't know. It has to be because that's the ankh. But yeah, I gotta find out. I would tell her the name. Was that be the one I moved over there? Yeah, so there it is. Winged ankh. Oh, scales and a lightning bolt.
It's an ankh.
A winged ankh. Benyar. Only thing I find for Benyar is they have a watch company.
How do you spell ankh?
A-N-K-H.
A-N...
Or do I have that backwards? No, I think that's it.
Yeah. You mean like...
I think the symbol is more of a D&D, because that's the original of the module. So the other ones make sense to me.
Is it more like...
Luvia, Zeus.
That?
Could be. Say, what's that say?
This is... Oh, that's just... It just says what it is. It's an ankh with wings. Are they eagle wings, or is it just as wings?
Yep. There's probably different versions of it too.
Yeah, if it's okay. So here, it might be this one. Isis goddess with.
Nope. But it might be it. But nope. The god is Benyar.
Okay.
B-E-N-Y-A-R.
B-E-N.
B-E-N.
Y-A-R. I just got the information in the module I used for it, so.
Yeah.
I'll say that's a rare one. But I'd have to connect it somewhere. So it's probably Egyptian that's been left in this area back when they used to be here. From the desert nearby. The other characters have been in. No, wait, you guys were in there before you came here. Passing through the desert. So he comes back, and you are?
Benjamin.
Okay.
I was hired to help.
Oh. You don't know the town much. You just showed up, I take it.
Yep.
Okay, well, here's those keys. When you bring them back, if you got time, I got some stories to tell you. Some warnings, if you don't mind. And something relating to those two. Looks up. Come back in. My name's Lars. I'm the cleric of Odin.
Okay.
And the watchful blue eye. But I accept that there's many faiths. When you're in a town like this, you need to accept everyone's. Just in case, though, we keep all holy symbols hung up. Just in case we're wrong.
You said the way you had it spelled in there was B.
E-N-Y-A-R. That's what it has in the module, yeah.
Okay, yeah. They respelt it.
Could be.
Yeah, because
Could be copyright reasons. I don't know.
could be because the Egyptian god that came with it is an ancient Egyptian deity linked with the sun, creation, and rebirth.
Benyar?
Yep.
Well, that's it.
Here's some more you can read.
You gotta read them backwards?
Oh.
Yep.
I have the yellow ones for those. They're
Do they naked people in them?
Yeah.
You for reading your hentai. Apparently her too. Her last. Okay. So, you guys get
Can
there.
you tell me? I was going to ask him about the scale.
The scales?
Yeah.
Luvia.
Cool, no.
Also a popular religion of the Templars. From Specularis, they follow Luvia.
And we'll look for those.
So,
That's the justice.
Okay.
so we better get him buried. He's starting to be a little
Sorry.
ripe.
Yes.
My belly's kind of rubbing up against the.
That's fine.
And yes, he seems to have died. There's no marks on him. Natural
Natural death?
causes or poisoning even.
Yeah.
Natural death?
Could have been.
Poisoner.
They said heart attack from all the stress from the dogs constantly hitting the outside and chewing on the walls.
That could
Maybe
happen.
it's also from the stress of everything going on in town.
Can she detect magic on the body?
Let me see. You looked at my magic.
Go ahead.
Well, I was asking the DM if he could.
Detect magic, I can.
Yeah,
you
well,
can check magic.
I was going to see about
What are you
Yes.
looking for?
see if there's any magical properties.
Oh.
Left residual.
So just roll.
Just roll.
Hate to tell you, just for you to know. Holy objects
What am I
aren't
rolling
magical.
on?
Oh, I know that.
You can't use detect magic to find them.
No, I was
What am
talking
I
the
rolling
body.
on?
Okay. No, that's
The
fine.
dead body.
Which one am I rolling on here?
For the spell?
Yeah,
What level is the spell?
21.
It's first level spell, right?
Yeah.
So 21 plus, and you need to make it 20. Don't fumble. That's all. First level spells, especially detect magic. You're a mage. You should be able to do that, unless you fumble.
What'd you get?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25?
Yeah.
25.
Okay, so there's nothing magic. So you did anything kind of magical on the body,
No.
No.
on the dead body.
No.
So-
Heart attack.
Only some
stress.
residual energy, which happened after it died. Someone could have tried to use magic to save him, but it was too late. But you can't see anything big about it, nothing fancy.
No.
So,
Most likely
Ready?
stress related.
Yep.
you open the gates.
Yep.
The cemetery is home to some bold spirits. Even during the day, you can see wisps of ethereal shapes wandering around the grounds. I mean, it's quite active. If you guys approach to bury the body of the Burgermeister, he tells you the spirits are mostly harmless. It gets much worse at night. But don't step on their graves, so everyone make a luck roll.
24.
21.
20.
Pretty good so far. Do you guys take it on in there?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone needs a dex roll, and then you'll be good on the way in.
10.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
19.
26, 27,
25.
35.
19. That's all.
19?
Yep.
Why?
Oh, no.
What's your dex?
Roll die
wait,
10.
10.
Yeah, 19.
Roll die 10.
Okay.
If yeah, or 2 die 6. Sorry, that worked fine. Wrong game, I'm thinking.
11.
Oh, no. I'm going to die first.
Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Do I not need stats? Oh, there they are. Thought I had to have stats. Okay. Wow. Why'd you step on that grave?
Oh, you stepped on a grave.
Oops.
And a spirit tells you to get off my grave. And I need a speed check. Make a speed roll.
Let's see, that's 10.
Roll good.
16. Right?
What'd you get?
What was this one?
This was a 3. This was a 3.
Okay. What's that? 6. 8. God.
Four is 8.
Where's my calculator?
No.
Look behind you, maybe. Maybe it's in the living room.
It was that.
No. It's. And your stat is a 10?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
45.
That's the bad one, though, but it was kind of. Oh, that's a good one. I got them mixed up. Okay.
She kept rolling doubles.
What'd you get?
45.
45? Then you get to go in time.
See your stuff.
This thing looks like the spirit of a priest, but he's holding a sledgehammer. He's going to smack you with his sledgehammer. Oh, you can see through him, of course, because he's a ghost.
Yeah.
So. But you get to go first. So, do you have a magic or ranged thing you wish to do? Or do you want to just pull a knife on a spear? It better be magical or at least silver.
Oh, go away.
Do no go away on it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Roll. On your wizard.
And give me your stats.
What is your wizard?
My wizard is 21.
29. So you have 29. And then, so that's 21, and you, hold on, so you've done 2 other ones, so that's, put 13 in the box next to your wizard.
Okay, you spent point.
Yeah. That's how much you have left. Actually, make that 11, because you did detect magic twice. And the stats that you are using to give, that you would give it to him, is your IQ. So what's the number of your IQ?
18,
Luck
14,
and charisma.
26.
He's gone. Take 34 experience points.
Is that you? Pencil, please.
But he'll be back, so I don't need to raise him because he's not dead. He just ran away.
Confirming most pencil.
He dives back into the grave.
How much? 30 what?
34.
Okay, so we got him to his grave.
Yep. Got him to the spot. The hole was already dug. He took care of it last week.
I do.
And you also, at the end of this, are going to get a point for every spell point you use.
Yeah, so how many points was that spell?
Yeah, she went with, she had 21, so then she's in generally used.
How many did she spend?
You said all
10 in total.
10? So she gets 10 points. Okay. She's scaring away ghosts. Go away! While you guys are putting the body in there, make a strength roll, everyone. That's helping bury it. Or bury him.
Crap. The double count?
41.
Doubles, unless, well,
43.
yeah. Doubles is good.
What'd you get?
I got a double.
I can't see what they are. So 8, what's your strength?
My strength is 17.
Roll again.
Another double. 10.
Roll again.
And
You
8.
got a 43.
Okay.
Okay. You're good?
Yep.
You guys got it in there without dropping him?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, he's happy. Goes over to the wagon. After you guys pulled out, he had all the bags of gold. And throws you 3. What's yours? 100 gold pieces apiece.
Yeah. Ow, my butt.
You found your butt?
No.
And no, you lost it.
No. I said,
Okay.
ow, my butt.
Oh, you found my butt.
No.
We'll have to give Mom her 100 too.
She was there.
Oh, okay.
She'll get half points from this point. Anything she earned earlier, which I don't think she earned anything.
No, nobody earned
No.
anything.
So, but she'll get half points. She's been here for a while, regardless of what down. So we'll take your points, add them all up, average them out, divide by 3, and that's what her points will be.
I haven't had any yet, so
You get nothing.
not.
You get points for research, though.
Yeah.
I'll give that at the end if you remind me. Bonus points for this section. A lot of detective. Okay. Well, you got him buried. He paid you guys. He gave you the key. Him and his sister are going to go home. They're kind of depressed about this whole thing and the fact that the people in town, who basically are their subject, as far as like they take care of them because they're Burgermeister, not a count. So they're not like our subject as much as our people, our friends and that. But they've kind of like turned against us now. So we're going to go home and lock the doors and bitch about everyone. You guys, here's your key for your house to stay in. We don't care how long you want to stay there. We weren't using it. But I would give it a good look to make sure it is secure. We don't think the dogs have been attacking yet.
Okay.
But I can't account for everything they're doing. Or what other people have done. I mean, it being that it is our own, no one, we don't know if someone has done something to it. Because of my sister, which is her fault.
So in my business.
It's like rape. It's like shunning someone for being raped.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything. She's not a vampire. Don't treat her that way. So they head off. You guys stop off there at the church. Take in the keys.
Yeah.
Okay. You get there, Door's still unlocked and expecting you. And you hear him praying and chanting as he's walking around with the holy water sprinklers, sprinkling everything. His voice is kind of hoarse and weak. It's getting late. You see you come in. Oh, come in. Close the door behind you. Latch it. We'll let you out when you're done. Do so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone make charisma roll. See if he looks at you guys and goes, "Fuck you, I hate you."
19,
21.
26.
32.
Okay. Everyone made it?
Yep.
So, this dwarf comes up to you guys. So, how long have you known the kid? The Burger's children.
Hey.
But yeah, noon. Parcel yesterday hired us to help bury his dad with her father.
And you know about her problems.
Conditions.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way to say it.
You mean the fact that she's been bit twice and needs a third one to turn her into a vampire?
Yeah, who do you think did it?
Well, we've got a theory, but I'm not 100% on that theory yet. I'm thinking the original Count.
Count Vladimir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking at the same thing.
Well, I can tell you right now, I've got a plan to go up there and deal with all this.
Their mother even had an affair with him for a short while.
Oh, you mean with the Count?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you mean that she was married to the Count and then went to the
No,
Burger?
you're thinking the mother, the original mother. I'm talking her child, before this child. Also
The other sister.
had something going on. Her mother, the one that you see the picture of. It's been a generational thing, and I'm afraid he's after Oscana.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Well, that raises the question now, so I wonder what you guys are planning to do on this.
Well, my plan is to go up there and deal with him, and to quite possibly deal with this fog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had a few come through saying that. I've tried to pray it away. I pray all day and all night to keep this place clean.
Yeah, well, we're different.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely different.
We're a different band of adventurers.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd ask you if you knew of a company, an ancient company or a company that's been reformed, but I'm pretty sure you haven't heard of them.
We don't get a lot of news here.
What
But I
company?
used to live. Yeah, I know him before. I'm older than a lot of people around here. I'm from the, the Sargasso Sea?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Okay, you know where the Sargasso Sea then meets that river that heads west of here?
Mm-hmm.
Those mountains on the north side?
Yeah,
That's where I'm from.
you're a long way from home.
Yeah, but I follow my, when I'm needed. I came here a while ago and I've been stuck here since. I didn't know I'd be stuck here once I got here.
Yeah, that's why we want
But when I got here, the church was empty anyway, so.
Well, that's why we want to fix it. So the people who were stuck here can leave again.
Well, yeah, I can understand you want
So
to
we
do
can get
that.
out of here.
I don't think our commanders would like the fact that we got stuck here.
For a
Yeah.
few hundred years.
And then, what if, they came to get you?
Oh, whoever caused this would be in the world of hell.
So, keep that in mind. Okay, well, how good were you doing? I mean, what do you have against the undead?
We don't have.
Do you have any, holy items, or?
We don't have anything against the undead. We are more along the lines of whether it is ancient curses or ancient and evil in general. We don't particularly believe that it should still be affecting people today, and we try to fix it and correct it.
Yeah, but these things can't be hurt. There's creatures in this area that cannot be hurt by weapons. Unless they're holy or of greater magic.
What about an intelligent weapon?
What? Now, not that he asked directly this way, but what's his dice?
15 plus 10.
What kind of weapon is it?
The axe.
Double-bladed, two-handed?
The Axian axe.
Is it double-handed?
Two-handed weapon.
Okay, so I know what it should be. So yeah, it's mighty enough. Besides, if you remove the head, now keep in mind, okay? Just because you can hurt it doesn't mean you can kill it. It could be lying there in pieces. Some of them. And some of them will get up and again anyways. So you need to finish the job. A lot of times just burn them. If you can. But the problem is, you know, which if you have a weapon that tough, maybe I'll send you down to my basement. I got something running around there I can't get rid of.
What do you mean something?
What do you call something when you don't know what it is?
Usually I try to figure out what it is and then go after it.
I've tried that. It's
Any markings left by it? Claw marks?
about a foot tall. It's undead. And it doesn't pay any attention to any holy objects.
It's a zombie rat.
But it's intelligent, though. I sent one group of adventurers, it bit into his leg. Started draining blood. I call a prowler, a morgue prowler. I have a morgue down there. And he's been prowling around. So I just call him a morgue prowler. I think it may be vampiric. But at its size, it would be really hard to transform someone. It doesn't have enough blood. So if you guys want to go around there, dig around and see what you find, I wouldn't mind. But I don't know if you actually think that you're going to be useful. So I may have some, well, I do have some holy water. But I ain't going to give it to anyone. I'm getting low. I have a couple casts left. And I go through them real quick.
Well, we'll go take a look at it real quick for you.
Let's walk you over. The first of all, when you go down, the first floor is going to be all wine. Leave it there.
Sacramental wine?
Yes. Go down another floor.
Leave it alone.
You'll find some tombs.
And that's where we're going to go.
Yeah. There's a big room in the center, a bunch of tombs heading off from it. They can be in any area. But in the middle is an area where we prep bodies before funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark in there?
There's scones for fires, but I've not been down there and it can see. So I'll take torches with me. You know, that's up to you guys.
We'll be good. We got a way to do it.
Okay. So, let's go right ahead. Walks away. Steps back. Says he doesn't like having to kill things. He doesn't have to, but this thing leaves him alone most of the time, but it's there. I see it skittering about all the goddamn. Sometimes scares the shit out of me out of nowhere.
All right, I'll
Thing
go down.
moves fast.
I'll go down first.
So anything you want to do while hunting? Any kind of specific things you're doing if you go down the stairs?
Well, see if you can bring.
Bust out my fist-sized gem of brightness.
Okay.
I'd bring some holy water.
You won't fork it over yet.
Turn it over?
Hmm?
You turn it on, or what do you do?
I just...
Okay, make a luck roll. Hold on. Well, if you want to level, you can keep adding numbers to luck. Level 3. Because it depends on what the average chance that he was in the room when you turned it on. So if I rolled a 1, he would have been there, definitely.
$36.
Okay. Turn it on. You hear a high-pitched scream low to the ground. It's on the far side of the room, and it runs down one of the tomb paths.
I'll haul ass after it.
Okay, speed check. Second level.
$32.
32. Okay. From the way it's making noise, you're running with your gem, of course, I take it, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear that thing turned into a necklace.
And make an intelligence roll.
Six. 45.
Okay. Well. It hisses at you. It has long fingernails, sharp teeth, long pointy nose, and it's about this tall. You're looking at a vampiric leprechaun. And he leaps at you.
Speed check to see if I go first.
Nope, you both go at the same time.
Oh.
Do you need help?
I'll let you know here in about 5 seconds. I don't know, I might be turning into Bruce Almighty. Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
But first of all, keep in mind, when it attacks you, it starts by disappearing.
Oh, shit.
Because they teleport. It's coming at your head.
So, fucking hearing to hear where he comes from.
No, you just roll straight. I get an extra bonus to my damage all the
Okay,
time.
well, hang on. 3, 6. Okay, now what do I roll?
Nothing. It gives me an attack of times 2.
Okay.
Basically, like teleportation combat. What'd you get?
146.
Ah, 2 points.
To me?
No.
To it.
No, he's got cut in half.
Cut him in half.
So the front head starts running away on its arms.
Does the back half run?
No, it lays there.
I grab it by the leg. I didn't got this. Okay. Wait, you can probably do this.
Which one?
I'm gonna drag that half of the body back to the stairs
Okay.
and
Off
have
the
her.
bottom.
Yeah, the bottom part of it, bottom portion. Have her cast its elemental. It's elementary.
Okay.
Fire on it.
Okay.
Let that thing go.
Burn
whoosh.
this! Okay.
So roll?
Yeah.
Make an intuition check. Bill?
Intuition.
Yep.
28. You did it.
I
You
did
go.
it.
Intuition.
With
I can't
another
hold the
4.
same.
And then minus that 11 with 4.
24.
Okay. You hear something running around down there,
For
Minus
the other
11.
half.
apparently.
Take away this 11. Make it a
See if I can
7.
7.
stab through the head.
So you want to go looking for it. You don't
Yeah.
see. You just
I
heard the sound. But, you can go ahead and make a detection for your looking down here, although it's dark.
Whew.
Intuition.
Do you have any light you're taking with you, or you're just going to run in the dark?
Here, use this.
Yeah.
He's going in the dark.
Oh, you're just going to go with the dark? You're not going
Roll.
to use my gem? Which I'm going to turn
Intelligence check.
I'm turning that
Same
gem
thing.
into a fucking lantern of some sort.
24.
Okay. It's heading towards one of the other tomb angles. If you want to run down that way and catch it.
Alright.
Make a speed check.
17, 18, 19, 24.
Huh?
Okay.
Did your
Go
character
taking
go
off after it.
Yep.
Hold it there.
38.
Okay. You're hearing some crunching towards the back of the room you're in. And what you see on the far side of the room is a corpse on it, like a mummified corpse. Like it's been wrapped up and everything. Then it's an old body sitting there in a,
It's been sitting there for a long time.
yeah, but you hear crunching on the backside.
Walk over to it.
Okay. IQ check. Whoops. Slam into the table and move everything.
29.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's sitting there chewing on the body, and it now has two, like, short legs sticking out of the bottom of it. Like it, by eating the corpse, it's regrowing the legs right now. And he turns and hisses at you.
I'm going to grab my sword and...
You have a magical sword?
No. I don't know if it's magical.
I don't think you do. What do you have?
I got a two-headed
Regular axe, straight out of the book?
sword, and I got a long sword.
So you just straight out of the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But I can cut the head off.
You can try.
Uh,
You already cut the head off from the legs.
The head?
Well, took the upper body with it too. Go ahead and roll
Oh,
an
alright.
attack.
He took the top of the head or the bottom?
I took the bottom.
So I got the head.
Well, yeah, and the arms.
Yeah.
And little legs now.
I'm just gonna try and slice the head off.
Okay. Well, you still just straight up combat.
87.
Okay, let's see here. You're getting replaced.
Do not know where it went.
Okay, what'd you get?
97.
We're down to... Yeah. Not enough. Okay. You chopped it. Now you have 2 pieces. What do you do?
I'm going to grab a hold of the parts and walk over to them. See
Okay.
if they can start it on fire.
Make a luck roll.
25.
Okay. As you throw it, the arm grabs the head like it's trying to grab it, hold onto it. But all the parts are sitting there in fire. Keep them apart.
Yep.
Or you throw them in the same fire.
Not together. I'm going to see if they can start on fire.
With separate fires.
Yeah. 3 different fires.
Yeah,
Burn them apart.
I can do that.
You got enough points to do it?
I got 7 points.
And how many points does it do to do the spell?
Let me see it.
4.
4,
She can
8,
set the
9, 10, 11, 12. You said one more fire. You already got. You have.
Yeah, she already set the bottom half on fire.
Yeah.
So you need 8 more points. You got 8 more?
No, she's only got 7.
No.
So she can do one more fire.
Set the head on fire. $28. She got 28.
Okay. And it's hard for him to eat any more corpses without a head. So, after a while, you guys get rid of the part. Everyone gets 200 points. Cool. Because the magical, bizarre creature nature that it was. A undead leprechaun.
You took half, I took care of the other half.
And she burnt him, so
I
everyone
burnt
gets
it.
points.
Woohoo!
Hey,
I'm out of magic.
he meant
I'm
for
out of wizardry.
And technically, with that 200, once it gets added, I'm level 6.
Now,
What is the number on that?
Where you at on points wise? Can't see this finger.
you see what level 6 is?
I'm already
It's
level
15,000.
Yeah. She's already level 6.
Oh yeah, because my other one got killed.
Yeah.
I guess I made you tougher. She started level 6. I thought
Yep.
we were at a level 6.
Yeah, no.
Okay, it must be an average level between some of the other players, maybe.
But my wizardry is gone now. For now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until you rest.
For the rest.
Okay, you guys go upstairs. And Benjamin, make a intuition or intelligence check.
20.
Okay. You get upstairs, and you see a familiar-looking beggar. A guy named Sandal.
Is another guy I paid?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you do know him.
Yes, I do. He's my informant for here.
Oh, okay. I was just chasing him out.
Oh, I paid him to be my informant, and for everything he gives me, I give him gold.
Okay? 'Cause I think I got something for you.
What do you got? Why don't you take a seat? Got any water for him by chance?
Sure, I guess.
I will compensate you for some if you have it.
Okay, roll strength dice.
94.
Okay. Well, I was asking around, and that devil Todd that lives up at the castle, I heard some people talking about. They said that there's a book in his own library. He keeps meticulous notes on everything. Then maybe he'll tell us a way to kill him, or even get rid of this fog you're talking about.
What type of book?
Book in his library. I can't read.
A fairy tale type book?
I don't know. I don't believe so. They're more like science journals.
Well, I found a book.
Robinloft is the castle, not the mansion.
Well, we were just there last night.
No, you were at the mansion. You weren't at
Yeah.
Robinloft.
No, we were at the mansion last night. Is what
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you.
not Robinloft. Robinloft's way over here on in a castle. Huge
So-
castle.
You mentioned devil.
Castle probably the same size as the entire town.
You made mention the devil Todd. What do you mean by that?
That's just what everyone calls him.
He says he's the son of the burgermeister who just got buried.
No. Todd lives in the castle. He's the count.
Oh, okay. Making sure on that.
Yeah. No. Burgermeister's kids are just spoiled. And I've heard she's been bitten, so she's a vampire.
She only has one more bite left. Then she's a vampire.
Well, that's if the stories are true.
Yeah, I've dealt with him. 3 bites and you're a vampire.
But, tell you though, I'm not going to need any kind of,
Money this time.
not this time. But I have a question to ask.
Go for it.
Have you seen Thwack?
Wow.
Thwack was the guy that talked to you guys the first time.
We haven't seen him in a while. Did he come up missing?
Yeah, he did. And we're asking about. We try to keep your eye on our own. You know, and Thwack's actually got a friend that's like, you know, what you would call, well, up here on the surface, you'd call him a court or a, you know, important. He's a creeper. He's kind of like a priest to us, man, and that's a friend of his. And he stays with him, but, you know, we haven't heard from him in a day. He up and just disappeared last night.
Where does he usually live? Okay, where does he usually stay at?
Mostly on the street, like the rest of us, but, you know, sometimes we find places to hide here and there, but, you know, I don't know fully detailed. We all kind of, you know, word passes around, and we tell each other what we know, and we just heard he was missing, and I was told since, you know, you work with the lady he talked to, I thought we'd go ahead and check, see if you knew anything.
The lady?
Well, we were looking, Ebony.
No, we have not seen him yet, but we will keep an eye out just in case. Do people
Okay.
usually go missing after they talk to strangers here?
People go missing around here all the time.
Any screams or anything when they go missing, anything unusual, any unique smells or anything?
No.
Or is it always at night?
I'd say yeah, probably.
We hadn't seen him. I mean, we don't know when he disappeared because we weren't there when he disappeared. But we saw him in the daytime. We didn't see him later on that night. It could have been at night. If we had more information, you know.
Keep yourselves safe. I would suggest you guys start huddling together. Give me the key.
Well, honestly, he's not the first one.
Still, I hand him the key. This is the guest house.
Okay.
I want you and your people to stay in that guest house for a while.
That's right. You can keep it. You'd have to have a place bigger than the mansion.
Well, then I want the ones who informed for us to stay there.
We're safe. As far as, you know, it's kids that disappear, and we're trying to keep an eye on them. The adults, well, most of us live here and there, and there's a lot of empty houses, so.
Well, is there a safe place for all the kids to go?
They should be safe. You know, but like I said, they could disappear towards the evening or daytime, and we just don't see them till nighttime, when we all kind of like, you know, I can't say where all of the beggars hide and where we all live.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
That's what he said. Yeah, that way.
Well, our next stop.
I got some more people to go see, so you know.
Keep yourself safe.
We usually do. We keep an eye on each other. That's why we're out looking right now.
We won't be back for at least 6 days.
Okay.
At least.
We'll probably be leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's go back to the mansion. I think we need to do something before we leave.
Okay.
We'll rest and then we'll get ready to go.
Okay, you had to drop off at your guest house.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Who walks in first?
I'll do it.
Roll a dice. We'll see if you have any squatters.
3.
You're good. You get inside. It looks like there was a couple baskets left out front with some very basic foods.
Let's bring those in.
Okay.
Like a soup and a small wood casket and cask and a jug of gypsy wine, which is about this side of being flavored moonshine.
That's usable. We can use one.
Drink it.
Yep.
Some little bit of firewood for the fireplace.
Let's get a fire going. Let's eat and then let's get some sleep.
Sounds good to me.
We're gonna go back to that mansion before we leave.
Okay. Everyone do first level luck roll.
Hell.
Okay.
23.
20.
You can roll again if you want, but I would say you're good.
Yeah.
Any health that I was lost is back. All your spell points are back.
No.
Hers?
No.
Yeah.
Who said it's morning?
I just said we went to sleep. What was the luck
Yeah,
roll
but
for?
who said it? The roll to see who is the one that gets involved in the encounter before the
jeez.
morning, or before you guys have been arrested. While you're
we've been-
sleeping.
Before we've been
Get
arrested?
arrested?
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
You've done resting because we have. Where are you guys? Because it's daytime. You two make an intuition check. You're just sleeping really.
It's daytime, right?
Yeah.
26
Okay.
for me.
5 for me.
Okay, you both make it. You guys are laying there sleeping, minding your own goddamn business. When you hear wood breaking back towards the room he's sleeping in.
I'll get up and go take a look.
Okay? Make yourself a luck roll.
27.
Okay. You get in time to notice one large dog is in the room. The other one's halfway, and there's another one barking behind it. These are dire wolves. Or dire wards. They're things goblins ride. They're about this tall in the back, about that wide. They're coming in after him. They're about ready to attack him when you walked open and saw the door. There's basically 2 of them in the room. Well, one's halfway, and one wants in. The first one busted the window. And then the others followed it in. So, he's lying there, sleep like the dead. You're in the room. What do you do?
Well, I guess it's time to fight.
You attack the one that's there?
Yep.
After every round, you'll get another chance to wake up. What do you got? Give me a number.
Okay, that's more believable. 131.
Your first lie was unbelievable.
No, first number was over 1,000.
See? Your first lie was unbelievable.
And I was like, that doesn't seem right.
You hit the wrong button somewhere.
No, I didn't add a plus, and I made 1010.
Okay. So, you killed that one. Take 75 experience points so far. You make a in IQ roll again.
Okay, since they're just now struggling to get through, I'm gonna vorpal blade my axe.
Well, next round, 2 will be here.
Yeah.
1 can attack this round.
26.
One hits the bottom of the ground and you kill the first one.
26.
26? Okay, you wake up.
That's why I have vorpal blade this round.
Okay, well, do your attack. Go ahead and roll.
And I got a 92.
Okay. I'll roll. Because actually, the fastest move fast enough, there's 2 in there in 1 round. And now, birds are starting to enter. They're just starting to just mob their way into this window.
And I got
Don't care if it's day
44
They're not undead.
for vorpal blading, which means I can't attack this round, can I?
Nope.
You can grab that if you can. Where is it?
Where'd it go?
Okay, and how much you get?
92.
Okay. You're being jumped for 16 points damage. Do you have armor?
Yeah. It's like. Where?
Or do you have any? You always have a problem. Ugh.
What'd you do?
My dice. One of my dice fell.
I didn't do nothing.
Shield. Oh, skeleton. Plus 8.
Okay. So that's 8 points damage.
You see that?
Okay. While he's fighting 2 wolves that are chewing on him, 8 robins come flying in through the window. 8 dire robins.
I didn't do that.
Twice the size of robins, with a huge blood red streak that goes down their back.
If you're innocent, I'm gonna fucking say.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So let's see. And is anyone fighting the birds? Oh, they're just gonna attack and beat up everybody.
I got a 95.
Am I still sleeping?
95.
No, you heard the noise.
Okay.
So you can come in and attack.
Alright.
Because I'm rolling for 8 birds right now. Same round.
Excuse me.
4, 8.
How much do you have?
95.
What did you have?
So am I going against
Still
the
at it?
dex, right?
Yeah. You're going with whatever your weapon is.
Plus your personal ads. So I think it's 2 dice plus your ads.
Yeah, let me see your character sheet. Okay. So you're dealing with plus 11.
And if you guys are outside, it would take a first level 1 saving roll just to hit the bird.
So
But you're in a closed space, so you just kind of swing.
Right.
Swing away. You all attack the mass.
11.
11 plus 5. And that's a 2 dice 6 weapon. So you need only 2 dice. 6. 10.
26.
That's how much damage you're doing.
What'd you do?
26.
Well, hobgoblin guy, better do pretty good. I still have points to beat you guys with.
Well, like I said, I spent 1 round to vorpal blade.
I know. He does an hobgoblin hoobly doobly on his bow, on his sword, and then attacks.
Wibbly wobbly. Time nonsense.
Oh, by the mighty hamster god! Lenny!
Oh, by the mighty chinchillas! Grant me strength! 298.
Yeah, I'm ready for here.
Okay. We kill 1 wolf and 2 birds. But you guys didn't take any damage. So we go again.
I took damage. Oh, not that time, but
No, but I will. I'll get you next time. My roll sucked last time.
Here we go again.
I'm also missing a wolf though, so they're my big attackers.
11 plus 5. 11 plus 5.
I know.
Plus. Yeah, that's all you did this time.
What is it? 19?
What'd you get?
19. Oh.
97.
Okay. 19?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are in this bedroom swatting birds and wolves. All like 2 wolves, 6 birds. There was 3 wolves, 8 birds, all in a 10 by 10 foot area.
Okay.
Don't fumble. You'll hit someone. Whoops! What's my dagger doing in your head? Get your head off my dagger!
Get your dagger off my head!
I looked at this dagger this morning and your head was not surrounding it. Back off. Blurp, blurp, blurp. She pulls it out and it shoots into the air like a fountain. We call it a blood fountain. It's our group attack. Blood fountain.
$133.
Really? Okay. Can everyone take 7 points damage?
I don't take shit.
And you have 8 armor. What's your armor? Nothing.
No, let me see. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay, take a 1 point damage.
You are now at 7.
We do it again. We do it again. We do it again.
I'm ready.
Man,
20.
the birds. How many we got?
23.
Minus 20, minus
Give me a second.
94.
94.
Grab all my doubles here.
Then you're just finding a room full of just guts, bird feathers, and 1 dead wolf. We're picking you in the eyes.
Oh, I'm using a long sword so I can get pretty high on there.
Well, yeah, you're in a room though. It's only 10 by 10, so it's not that much space. You swing, you hit something.
I'm not going to miss easily.
Matter of fact, after this round, I should have been doing this earlier. The limited space. Centaur wouldn't help much. Guys, move over to the room. Start squeezing in.
Crunch this.
Kicking dogs out on accident. Oh, that worked.
Accidentally on purpose.
179.
Oh. I took damage. Let's see. Take out another bird.
How many left?
I used 8 to begin with. I lost 3.
6 are left.
5, 6, 7, 8. 5 birds and 2 wolves. Now, all 3 of you roll a dice 6. If anyone rolls an encounter roll,
3.
3.
6.
okay. You end up taking 4 points damage in the fight from someone else. You're not sure who. So make 4 points off your no luck. No, this is like bad lucking. So take it off your con.
Okay.
Armor does not help in this. It's because they're just such a mess. Plus, I could have asked who was sleeping in their armor. You only recover half if you're sleeping in armor. But unless you're a warrior, then you can get away with it. They made you do it in the military.
Yeah.
The rest of you aren't beaten that badly. Okay. Let me roll mine. You guys go ahead and get yours ready, and we'll meet in the middle and see what happens.
I'm ready.
6. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Nine. 19.
22.
Okay. And then 3. Hold on. Write that down. That's not a good roll. Oh wait, that was just 1, right? Yeah. No. And birds. 10 plus. But I rolled 3 dice. 12. 22 times 5 plus 80. This might be it. What'd you get?
98.
98. And you got
22.
22. There won't be 25 anymore. There'll be less. The less the ones you guys ran into. Or there won't be 100 robins anymore either. Less by 3. Well, when you're done, maybe by 8.
200 even.
Okay. Just to make math easy. Birds are dead. Only have 2 wolves left.
Here we go again.
They're still kicking around. You haven't seen, very often, you haven't seen wargs running around in the wild on their own. Usually with goblins. That's when you saw them, usually. There should be goblins on you bastards.
23.
Minus 23. Minus, pretty sure this will be the last battle on this one. Or this round of this battle. So then I gotta jump you guys again already.
I'm ready.
What'd you get?
87.
Okay. Hobby? Hobby of the gobby?
Working on it. 170, 161.
Okay. One's left.
I think you got this one.
89.
Maybe you got this one. What about you? Are you jumping in?
Eh.
11 plus 5 plus 3.
No, I got a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, you got those in.
Oh.
What did you get?
89.
Ah, that was enough. It was actually hurt last round. So it's dead. So let's see, we have 75
19.
times
19.
3. Okay. And we have 8. 129 for everyone.
Okay.
Now, we'll let you guys finish your resting. So I can kill you guys later?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your skill points back.
No.
No.
No. You can't rest and heal those points because of your curse. So, luckily you have a lot of points.
I know where I can heal it down.
Okay. You guys getting ready to where are you guys gonna go the next or when you guys wake up? Back to the mansion?
Yep.
Okay. Who's leading the walk?
Me.
Okay, you open the front door.
Yep.
Some 6'7" tall guy on a cane stands there. Behind him are about 6. They look like war veterans, but they're all like damaged, cut up. Like they've been through hell. They're probably beggars too.
Can I help you?
Hopefully. For your sake.
What's your name?
Creeper. And my ward is missing.
Yeah, we heard about that yesterday.
Yeah, come with us.
Did you find him?
Did I stutter?
Well, we got business up at the mansion, and then we're heading over to the castle. Hopefully, we can find him at either one.
No, you have business with the king.
King. I thought the count was the only one at the castle.
The beggar king.
Ah, well, that's different.
Yeah, you'll find he has a larger grouping that he covers.
Where do we meet him?
Come with us. We will take you to him.
All right.
Okay, they lead you off for a while. Over someplace here to this house. You guys go in. There's some beggars like, camping out, sleeping, resting. Then they go over to the back, move a box, and it opens a ladder that goes down. They're like, go.
I'll go down first.
Okay, just the first level dex roll.
$25.
No problem, but when you get to the bottom, you find you land on a net. Some people coming down this ladder don't have 2 arms. So just in case someone falls, there's a catch.
My
So-
fucking computer just blue screened on me.
Might have to what do you have on it? That's new. Couple games in that?
Nope.
Nothing else? I was gonna say we might have to do a reset. I don't know if something didn't download. Remember when it was sitting there doing that weird grinding sound?
Yeah, well, it blue screen while I was on the game.
That fucking sucks. Mine has done that when I was waiting to record before. Remember we had to go to yours? Yeah, okay. Well, he says Thwack is still missing. And he wants to ask you guys some questions.
Ask away.
Mostly because we found out the priestess is busy in your priestess is busy in some kind of religious thing, and well, we're gonna before we disturb her, we had planned maybe to kidnap her disciples. We'll ask you guys some questions. So you go down, and you open up into a series of catacombs and chambers that looks like this whole place was built on top of another city. And they live in the city, the beggars do. And it is very populated down here. Breaks down into separate groups. Possibly the beggars outnumber the surface, from what you've seen. And they take you before. Find in where are you hiding, dude?
Really, Lana?
First of all, you guys head around, and in the center, equal to like this town center, there's a statue of Yezre. That is their worship. Yezre is a cripple. He was kicked out by all others. And from here, kind of like the Narrows in New York, it divides off into many different groups. Fakers. They do magic and stuff. War dregs, which are those people you met. Gutterkin, which are old drunks or mads. Ilkin, who are maimed, disabled, diseased by illness. Spoiled, which are maimed by accident or on purpose. Yagdreget, which is congenially deformed, which are the closest to being, which is Creeper actually, the closest to being a religious caste. The more natural your deformities, the better you are. And it looks like a little story underneath it speaks of him like he was a descendant of a changeling. And it led to his deformities. Ow! He was once perfect, and the other gods jumped him out of jealousy and beat him to his current condition. The beggars still value him, regardless of what society has done to him. And then anything that you lose, you offer to him. You see a well, but you wouldn't drink from it. Bugs and stuff crawl on it. All people go up for blessings. And they bring you before Mir. Mir is the Yggdrasil. Mir is currently Beggar King. He is a handsome man with a full head of curly black hair, black beard, and brown eyes. His upper body and arms are powerful, and his hands are huge and well calloused. In fact, if he'd been born with legs instead of stumps, he would have been a very powerful warrior or a fearsome adventurer. His manner dealing with beggars is gentle yet firm. But he seems to be rather like, cold with you guys when he speaks. He says, Thwack was speaking to one of your members. He went off, according to others, to find information that was requested. And then no one saw him again. We don't know what he was asked to find.
Same as the other that I have been put into, that I give money to. We asked for information
Sam.
about the tan.
The one with 2 fingers on each
Yes.
hand? Like a sandal.
Just like Sands, we asked for information. Anything and everything that they find, they report to one of us.
Well, he never came back.
And I was told about this yesterday.
Yes.
I'm irritated because somebody that we gave money to help us went missing.
Well then.
I actually
What?
I actually prefer your people.
Why should we believe that you had nothing to do with it?
Because we're here to stop this fog and whatever else is ailing this area. I'm a hobgoblin. I don't.
We've heard those stories. You think that fog bothers us?
You live down here. You can come and go.
No,
here,
we
please.
still can't leave, but not leaving isn't our problem.
But think of it like this: we release that fog for you. Things could get a little bit better.
Maybe we have more people to beg fruit?
That too.
Otherwise,
Get that.
not really part of our problems.
Not to mention
Our problem is each other.
Yes, and somebody that we put into technically into our service due to the fact that we paid for this is an irritant for me because that means somebody that we hired went missing. And in all honesty, we hired one person for each of us. Would it not be feasible if we hired multiple to take them all at once? More than just one?
I'm speaking to you because my lady, the queen, says she's heard of you guys.
What's her name? What is your queen's name?
My queen? Make a charisma roll. We're just going to trust you enough to talk to you. Yeah.
34.
Yeah, to throw things off my junk.
I didn't throw anything off your junk.
Felt it bounce right here on my bottom of my belly. I wasn't sitting. Felt the blue ball bounce my belly. Okay.
Good aim.
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Yes.
Where have I heard the name? I know haven't we run into her?
No.
What are you done?
She has never left since arriving. Depends. How far back does your memory go?
Pretty far. I'm a hobgoblin.
Long ago, she worked at a bordello deeper within the Iron Ring territory, but that was 15, 16 years ago. When she moved here, well, actually, it was older than that. The accident occurred there. Well, the accident. The carving. She comes in. Tall lady. Fair Queen, Myra's willing consort. She was once a courtesan, which angered a rival, spurned a client's profession of love, and earned the wrath of the client's spouse. Whoever it was that Alyssa desperately desires, basically they carved her up with red-hot irons.
Ouch.
Half her face is pretty much badly damaged. When she regained consciousness, she smashed her mirror and tried to slit her wrists with huge, large slivers of glass. But the beggars had caught her and saved her and brought her down. She wears a thing-like piece of the mirror on a string around her neck. She's slender and desirable if you look at just half her face. She actually used to serve or work with, remember? This is a different group. Nightside's inferior judge,
Sounds familiar for one of them.
Not for you guys, but for the other players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It was him.
Where was he at?
Another town.
Which group?
This is the group. The
Mountain and Ado, or
no. The
Third.
other one.
Oh, Jack and them.
Yep. They're staying in that town. No, they were. They left it and went on.
Oh yeah.
Remember how crooked that court was?
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
They arrested some of you guys just because someone paid for it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember now. I remember. Yeah.
But he demanded that everything he could find with his doctors and anyone that he has that helps heal problems around here, to do all they could to heal her. But then he married her afterwards and made her queen. He was elected by the tribes. You pretty much, if you want to be elected, need to be of the Yggdrasils, which are the ones who are born with
So
their
I will
deformities.
ask her, how do you know of us?
Tails, not you directly. I believe you're copying another group that existed before that fought through this area outside. We'd heard stories about it. It all occurred, and
You referring to the Blood Company.
yes, an original one. The name sounded familiar,
We're
but it's hard for us to keep track on what's going outside.
We are not the original. We are the newer ones trying to set the wrongs of what happened centuries ago, and trying to take out the remaining Iron Ring in the process.
The captain said the history of the group was strong. He used to tell tales here and there in front of everyone to entertain them during bad winters or when there was absolutely nothing for food.
Well, we are
Especially before Mir worked out the mushroom farms.
Well, we are trying to make the name something of worth now. Even with the name's checkered past.
Mir will ask, kind of hobble forward on his powerful arms and his calloused hands, and say, "So, what is it? And why are you here in a land that you can't escape?"
We found two separate letters. We found a letter, and then the letter was given to us. One was to help bury the men at the original master of the mansion. The kids'
Burger
father.
bites the Meisterburger?
To bury
Can't say
him.
it, can you?
I wasn't 100% sure
Yes.
if it was him we were burying.
Yeah. Yep.
We were given a letter to go bury him.
Okay.
In the process, we found out that the sister has been bitten twice by a vampire.
What?
Yeah. So without the third bite, she is currently
Creeper, is that right? Looks creeper, like. Yeah.
So we are dealing with
not run into. Well, we hear some say the Count has dealt with him. He's supposedly a great mage. I personally have never dealt with him. He doesn't come down to visit.
Well, one of the things we plan to do after we find a particular object in that mansion that kept whatever it was at bay so that the girl could stay safe, our next task is to go to the castle.
No.
Why not?
Where's what?
We honestly do not know.
Then what are you about to do to find him?
If my theory is correct, there's a vampire up at that castle, and the Count happens to be said vampire. If he is said vampire, it would strongly be that he has been coming down here, stealing people to drain them of their blood. And with any luck, Thwack is still alive up there, and we could probably save him. Because you do not have enough information, we do not have enough information. If we knew where he was sleeping, we could probably get some information. Possibly see if there was any form of struggle. But
why take a child instead of an adult? Doesn't an adult have more blood?
because a child, you can easily because a child can easily be kept for years, drained of blood.
3 times.
Not if you not if you cut them open and then just drain it into a goblet.
Nope. If you drink out of the goblet, maybe.
That'd be
But it tends to poison the blood after a while. They can only feed off you 3 times.
Mm-hmm. But
at least that's what we've heard from Creeper and that. But, like I said, we don't deal with them a lot. So we could have some false information. Have you dealt with one in actuality or in books?
from what the books say,
Yeah.
that's what we've dealt with ourselves.
Yeah.
But from what the daughter...
Books say everyone's supposed to be fair and treat each other good.
When does that actually work for humanity in general or any creature?
Then apparently books don't matter so much.
Only ones that deal with monsters. Usually they're right.
So all the bad books.
Pretty much.
Let's see.
Because
well, maybe that's why we don't bother reading.
Because as of right now, she's still not a vampire.
Okay.
And she's been bit twice.
Then why do you fight her? She's not a child. Well, she's 16. She's legal to marry.
Because of who she looks like.
Her mother.
Again.
Grandmother.
I am sure Thwack did not look like her.
More along the lines of, if it is true, because let me ask you this real quick. Everybody who's gone missing, is it close to a full moon?
No. Not even. And it's happening to the rich and the poor. The rich being the merchants. There's not really lords or ladies.
Well, the vampire could be more than one. Vampire could have made children to be feeding, so they are feeding off of people. And if Thwack is young enough, he may be trying to turn him into one of his children.
Okay. So you're saying your plot will deal with the situation.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to be able to, if he's up there, I'm hoping to find him up there. If not, I'm going to find out more information on where he is and what happened to him. And then, yeah, I would be letting you know. Because it is not, in my eyes, not fair that somebody you protect is gone. Somebody I put in, technically my charge by paying them for them to gather information for me, has gone missing. I do not take kindly to that. Because honestly, I look at it as your people could actually be a valuable asset to us.
Well, and if you come back, and they've continued to disappear since then,
we will help you find them in any way we can.
If we let you survive, yes.
I would much rather help you than us be enemies.
Well, we've already seen how much help you've been.
Well, we found a dead goblin vampire under the church. Dealt with that. Not a goblin, a leprechaun.
That's what that thing was?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've lost a couple people, or whatever it was. It crawled in there in the winter to hide in the tombs to rest.
Yeah, well, we killed it.
So you killed a 1.5 foot tall vampire.
Yeah.
You're right. We should just give you all the belief we have.
Believe what you wish. I never thought there would be a society like you underneath the town.
No,
but
a lot
here
of
you
people
are.
Don't expect it.
But here you are.
You wouldn't be surprised how many times we are.
And honestly, I find you guys to be a little bit more cunning.
Well, we have to be.
You guys can supply great information when we need it.
Maybe. If you prove yourself to be of value here. So you're going to go ahead and pack up and leave?
First, I want to know...
what happens when he kills you and people still disappear from here? I mean, granted, if you are right and you come back and prove that you were right, we will be able to discuss this. If you come out wrong, then you will have 2 mistakes to pay for.
I need to know something. Do you happen to know where he was? Where Thwack, right?
Yes.
Where
Thwack.
Thwack.
It's the sound his foot makes when it hits the ground. Because it's a club foot.
Ah, okay. Where Thwack was sleeping at the night he disappeared.
He didn't. That's the problem.
Do you know where he was in general?
Yeah. Go down to the section that he lives down here.
Can someone take us down there? Maybe we can find some clues. I would love to be able to help find him.
Okay. So yeah. Creeper will take you.
Thank you.
Because that's Creeper's home. He stays at Creeper's place. His birth is a natural birth defect. So he's a yet grizzle. And he's young. And he actually can read. So Creeper took him in.
Well, let's go take a look.
Closest you'd have to a priest or a spellcaster down here would be an acolyte. They learn priest spells. Like a rogue learns wizard spells. That's what he does. And he says that and pinch your neck and make you pass out. Well, give and take.
Fun.
Martial arts.
Well, thank you for allowing us to take a look at where he was last.
Okay, so everyone wants to go look. Everyone make an IQ or an intelligence check. Did you find any information? Every level will give bonus information.
$25.
2 levels.
26.
2 levels.
I got a double, but as well.
Yeah, you can keep going too if you want to.
So
Let you
you-
roll 3 and destroy it.
$36.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 4th level. I mean. And you. I think you guys got it covered. We'll check it.
9?
Okay. First of all, the wizard will give you an information about him. He was learning, apparently, but on the sly, by copying someone else's information, was learning Loctite, or the equal to it, Holy Lock, Unlock. He mentions at times, because he does keep a diary to remind himself, that the Creeper does healing. But then, oddly enough, since you did get high enough, because you got everything actually, because there's only 6 levels actually of information. So 2, 4, and then you went on to the 6, so, and then everything in between. Let's see here. He has a book, like a primer for reading, and it's in both English and Elven. But oddly enough, or common I should say, Drow Elven. And he has slightly darker skin. Slightly.
Creeper does?
Thwack does. So, also, you find a pendant hidden underneath his pillow. But the lady on the picture does not look lowborn. Looks wealthy.
Okay.
And he's made it all. The letters at the bottom of the name are on the picture, because it's hand painted, match the letters on the bottom of the book. That's what you find. But as far as where, yeah, but okay. Also, you find in a little bag, and underneath his backup, clothes he makes grimy for begging. Comes home, puts on a robe. A lot of them do to cover up to look, to help clean themselves and stuff.
No, I got your dog.
They have buckets to clean themselves with. So next to the bucket, behind the bucket, actually, is a small bag underneath it, actually, with some couple gold pieces in it.
The ones I gave him.
No. You didn't give him anything. That was sandals. You gave stuff to him. And they're not the ones she gave him. They are marked with some kind. They're scratched out a bit and marked with on the back with something that looks like the symbol for yes in basic like script and shortcut. And the other one just has some symbol you can't identify unless you have cryptics or something or know where it's coming from.
I asked Creeper if he knows.
But where'd you get those?
They were amongst the lax stuff.
Oh. Well, he was coming home with a little extra here and there. But, those are spiritualist symbols.
Where would you?
People that talk to spirits.
Where would you learn this?
How many did you find?
2.
It could be just simply that he got them from someone who was a spiritualist. They commonly will do that. Just carve in the back of letters or in coins, and use it. If the symbol comes up, it's yes. If it goes down, it's no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people use everything around here as much as you can for multiple things. Spiritualism is maybe 1 out of 4. It's kind of like they don't believe in any of the gods, but they believe everyone has a spirit, And they like to talk to those spirits when they can, kind of like ancestor worship. So he could have been doing something for him, like that's not that uncommon.
Can you do a detect magic, please?
Yep. Get down.
21, maybe 22.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:11 p.m.
26 for you.
Okay.
4:30?
Mm-hmm.
That was 4:31 actually. 5, 6, 7. Anytime. Or we keep going, it's fine.
I figured for this week.
Okay.
About 8:30.
Okay.
I wanted to see where we could get flat.
Okay. They've been around some ritual magic. You can tell that. Not anything more than that. They aren't enchanted. They aren't blessed. But the residual magic of the ritual being done around it has like dust in it or been felt around it.
Yeah, am I in the same room?
Yeah. Okay. You're all looking at stuff. There's the picture. Did you ask him about that?
Yeah, I'm going to ask him about it.
I asked him one time about it too. He says it's his mother, but
Doesn't look anything like him.
Well, you really, you don't know sometimes, especially when you're dealing with birth with the Gazel family. It can be anything or anyone. You don't know what the father looks like.
This is true.
The mother looks human. So due to his heritage, his father had to be at least half drow or something. And there are some drows that come through here. They don't enter actually. They just come up to a cave nearby here
can trade with some of the gypsies and some of the people around here. We don't know much about it, but we don't run into a lot. But some kind of go too far or inhale too much and can't get back. And it wouldn't be unusual if he is half of someone of better, let's say if he's right, which I don't have any proof as to why he would be, or how he got it.
She found your
Because my dice? Thank you. Good job. Good job, puppy. Go ask for a treat.
good girl.
She found one of my dice and brought it to me, dear.
Cool.
Give her a treat.
Sweet pea, come here.
Thank you. Okay. If she did, this lady did the dirty with a drow, chances are, well, you can't blame that for his deformities, maybe, unknown for sure. I mean, the gods bless us all in different ways. But society on the surface probably would have banned him or tried to hide him. But I'll tell you something strange. That lady, that's Lady Dresgoop. I've looked it up before when I found it before.
Lady who?
Lady Dresgoop. D-R-E-S. Dresgoop. G-U-E.
What can you tell us about her?
Well, main thing I can tell you, which just recently brought it to mind, she reported her child missing a few days ago.
Is it the children that are only the ones missing?
Yes, for the most part. I mean, there's just sometimes a drunk wanders off and maybe a dog gets in. But the ones marked truly as missing, especially amongst our people,
Children.
are children. And damaged children, as they call it.
Doesn't matter if you're damaged or not, it's a child.
Yes, but that's not the way they see it, so that's why we didn't really think. I mean, if they killed one, would they hide it?
They probably would up there. No, wait.
It's not against the law. You can
true.
leave a damaged child out in the woods. Actually, it's taken care of. People have a problem with their child. People make deals, and if they're deformed, they end up here regardless.
10 years ago, there was a missing child.
Okay.
Do you happen to know anything about that little girl?
That's a long time ago. I mean, that's even before the king.
Would you...
I'm 17.
So you were about... So you would have been about...
7.
Do you have any information? I mean...
The woman who lost her child, she had hidden her child away. Like, hidden her. To the point that she thought she misplaced her. But the child came up missing.
Mad Mary!
That's the one.
Yeah. It's hard to say. She did for years.
She ate her treats from you.
Good job.
Do you happen to know of anybody who would be around the time that happened who doesn't know anything?
I'll check around, but with the fact that it's all word of mouth down here, why I took in thwack and why we kind of find him valuable.
I mean, the question that I have is, have these kids been going missing since this fog showed up? Because if they've been
No. This has been, I mean, and that when you're talking about that far back,
10 years ago.
yeah, the problem we've had now has been just
starting about 3 months ago. Happening on a weekly basis. But it's not unusual for some people to try to hide their children, especially if they're formed in any way, because everyone else everyone's quick to yell, curse, and this whole Emerald see the everything is wrong. Stub your toe. It was a curse. Child born ugly because it was a curse.
Yeah.
The whole bit. So the question is, we don't understand why all of a sudden the people on the surface, and we really can't find any answers down here. There might be a third party we don't know about what's going on. But I can give you one piece of information we've kept secret.
Which is?
They're occasionally found in the woods. But they've not been mauled. The throats have been slit. 3 out of 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 3 out of 9 were found. The rest never found. Some suffer burning damage. Hey! You trying to take the cat through the hole?
I'm trying to think of what kind of creature would take kids. I can't think of them. I can't think of any at the moment.
Really?
Breakfast.
We suspect humans.
Yeah, but the throats, 3 out of the... Some of them have their throats slit.
Yes. Like someone took a knife across it.
Yeah, so it's...
It wasn't bite. It wasn't tear damage. Bloodless with a knife slit across the throat. That's 3 out of 9. I mean, it could be that that's just maybe they're missing a couple more. Maybe there's 2 different things going on. We have in our past had serial killers, but that's just people that get so depressed that they decide everyone needs to suffer. But honestly, they a lot of times leave deformed. I mean, except for the occasional bum bashing. But,
and that, so that
we get revenge on that.
But that begs the question, who would have known he was down here?
He didn't disappear from down here. He never came home. He disappeared up there. Within 20, 30 minutes of talking to you guys.
Do you know of anybody he would use as a contact up there to get information?
Yeah. The Queen has an entire espionage network through this entire country. We sometimes can even get information from other countries. Beggars everywhere. We all like to talk.
The only question I'm having is somebody had to have seen him disappear. There's no way he just walked off.
True.
And nobody here has reported ever seeing something happen to him.
I ask you this. I also never saw him go visit his mom, supposedly, and he said he has. She met him first and gave him the book. He said she always felt guilty, but didn't have a choice. So she gave him the book. He snuck back and stole the pendant, I suspect.
So the question is, where is his mother?
At home.
Where's her home?
I'll give you an address. Up on the surface.
Let us go take a look.
It's a 2-story, nice little house with a garden in the back.
If we find, the more we find, we'll find somebody to relay information to you.
Okay.
and the king.
Okay. Well, you tell any beggar and the king will know
And that's my
within 24 hours.
good.
So, let me see here before we call it. He'd already talked to you guys. Okay. Do you want to stop there or do you want to check
might
with
as
her?
well.
Okay.
Might as well. Save a little more.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot more.
Oh, I believe it.
So, everyone, I hope you had fun watching. Hope it was suspenseful.
Hold on.
We'll be back with more on next Sunday. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Monday is
329
X-Men.
for you, Bill.
Wednesday's Paranoia. Friday is Marvel
329.
Superheroes again, and then we're back here. Bye-bye.
29.
39,
29.
29.
Okay. Let me get this window.
Okay.
Go outside, baby.
737.